Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Shenandoah High School, Rexroth Court. TJ Young here again alongside Aaron Burdorf. Aaron, glad to have you with me. It's another Hawkeye 10 battle, this one a conference game.
Yeah, absolutely. Great contest last night by the Phillies. Look to build on it here on a Tuesday night.
So starting lineups for your Shenandoah Phillies, same as last night if you were watching with us. The sophomore in the backcourt is Macy Finley, and then four seniors in the backcourt, Brooklyn Black, senior, and Reese Spiegel, and then in the front court, Allie Evelyn and Ava Wolf. Those will be your starters tonight for Shenandoah. Of course, they play 10 or 11 kids. Last night played all 11. The game before played all 11. Preliminary thoughts before we go to that first break. What do we expect to see tonight from the visitors from Creston?
Yeah, Creston's going to do their typical 1-3-1 half-court trap. They like to trap you down in the corners and force you into some turnovers. Their guard play is really good. Obviously, for the Phillies, they're going to look to pound it inside and get their baskets right next to the hoop.
Should be a fun one tonight. We're going to step away while we play the national anthem here in the gymnasium. We will be right back after we pay some bills, and we'll have some varsity basketball here on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube live stream.
Hayne, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
Way I pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray, custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shut off and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
This very moment, a board-certified surgeon specializing in female pelvic medicine and reconstructive surgery is scrubbing up in a newly remodeled surgical center full of the latest technology to give a woman a chance to take back control over her body. It will take less than an hour. There will be minimal recovery time, and afterwards, she'll start to feel normal again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
And we are back inside Shenandoah High School, again, Rexroth Court. Glad to have you along with us as your Class 3A, number 14, Shenandoah Phillies, again, set to do battle against the Creston Panthers. What I've noticed for Creston, at least just looking through Varsity Bound, is two pretty solid players and a lot of role players, at least from the scoring aspects of it.
Yeah, they're going to look for Pop and Fields. Both of them play really strong inside, and Pop kind of plays both inside and out. So look to see those two to put up most of Creston's points tonight.
So Evelyn wins the tip for the Phillies, and Phillies are in their home whites. Creston in their red aways. First possession, first turnover. Camera guy got that, so we're good to go. Ready to rock and roll.
We're ready now.
7:54 to go so far in this first quarter. Nothing. Creston bringing the ball up the floor. That's going to be Gracie Hagel bringing the ball up the floor. Gets it to Pop right there at the free throw line. And Randall gets it back over to Hagel, and Pop's got it again in the lane. tough shot, no good. The follow in there by Fields, no good. And Wolf gets the rebound. 2 good looks there for Creston on their first possession. Finley's got it over on the right wing. Gets it over again now to Spiegel. 3 ball and just long. And that time rebound by Hagel, and we're going the other way. Hagel looking to drive, passed it right to Spiegel for the Phillies as she gets to steal. Now they're looking to push. They've got numbers. It's 3-on-2. Finley with the shot, just long, and a good rebound in there by Pop for Creston. So lids on the baskets the first minute of the ball game so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Some good looks by both teams, just nothing going down.
So Creston with the ball offensively. As Fields has it on the drive into the middle of the lane, she gets fouled by Allie Evelyn, and Fields will go to the line to shoot a pair for the Panthers. A pretty good drive in there by Fields, going right into the paint.
Yeah, good athletic move by her, going right at our post player there, and Evelyn. Evelyn just needs to stay straight up. Not every opportunity is not going to be a block shot opportunity. Just get your hands up and challenge the shot.
So first free throw by Fields, no good. 6:44 in the first quarter. Fields knocks down her second one, so she splits the pair. So it's 1-0. Creston with the early advantage. It looks like a 2-3 zone that Creston's coming out in here, not that 1-3-1 zone that we were expecting. Spiegel now has it on the right, in the right corner, back up to Black. Gets it over to Finley. Really a compacted zone right now. They're not giving them anything on the inside right now. They're going to, looks like they want these Phillies guards to shoot. And Macy Finley says, I will oblige, and she lets one fly. It's an air ball, but the rebound by Spiegel. And now Brooklyn Black will let one fly. She's long, and that's a rebound by Randall. Empty possessions here so far for the Phillies in that compacted 2-3 zone.
Yeah, the Phillies are going to have to figure out how to maybe get a high-low entry or just get it into the high post and then attack from there and then dish for open looks in the post.
Pop misses the shot at the free throw line, rebounded by Finley, and this might be the best chance for Shenandoah to get the ball in there in that transition look. And there was some contact, but they're going to call a jump ball. Looked like there was contact at the top, but no call, and Wolf did come down with the ball, so it's a travel. We're going the other way.
Yeah, evidently the hand was right on top of the ball. Hard angle for us to see from here, but evidently that's what the call was, and Creston takes the ball to the other end.
Right now, that kind of seems like the best chance for Shenandoah to get it inside is in that transition look. Once that defense is set up for Creston, it's really compacted. Good lob pass from Fields to Pop, and Pop gets it over to Randall. Randall rattles in and out. Good rebound in there by Driscoll, and it's stolen away. So Philly's looking to push again. Spiegel has it, no numbers. Smart decision to pull the ball out, and Shenandoah maintained possession. Again, in that 2-3 zone, it's a little bit wider right now, so maybe they'll have some options on the inside. But Finley's going to shoot another three. This time, 3-ball, corner pocket, and Macy Finley gets the Phillies on the board.
Yeah, that's going to be real key here. Obviously, Creston has a good scouting report, wants to take away the post, and if the Phillies can knock down a couple threes, maybe pull them out of that 2-3 zone and get them back into their 1-3-1.
Good hands in there by Evelyn. There's a couple of tip passes in there before that by the Phillies, but this time Evelyn was able to pick up the steal. Phillies looking for back-to-back buckets here. After the first 3 minutes, they went scoreless. Black has it over to Evelyn. Evelyn looking to do something with it. Little jab step, missed the shot long. Pop with the rebound for the Panthers, and Panthers one possession down. A lot of ball game left. It's been back and forth, but a lot of missed shots by both teams. Not a lot of turnovers. I say that, and there we got one. That's broadcaster's curse, but not a lot of turnovers so far. Just a lot of missed shots. Good looks from both teams.
Yeah, good defensive pressure there. Out top by the Phillies. Force that turnover. Now get a bunch of subs into the game here for the Phillies and see if they can't knock down some shots.
You know what forced that turnover. It was not defensive pressure. That's because I said there's been no turnovers. Finley has the ball on the left wing, gets it over to Stevens, who's just checked in the game, to Rogers, who's also just checked in. Finley's got it again. She'll let one fly from the left side, and that's a 3-ball again. Finley, all 6 points for the Phillies. Good ball movement there for Shenandoah.
Yeah, absolutely. Moving it all the way around the key to a wide-open 3-point shot.
And as far as consistency goes, Finley has been the most consistent 3-point shooter. Good drive by Fields, good defense by Green. Pop gets it inside and going to get green. Didn't stay vertical on that one, so Pop will go for 2 at the line. But again, Finley, probably the most effective and efficient, consistent three-point shooter so far for the Phillies.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're going to need other girls to knock down shots tonight for sure. Just keep moving the ball until you get an open look, and everyone that plays out there along the wing definitely has the capabilities of putting it down and shooting with confidence.
Yeah, they all do. I've watched them all shoot, and you have for a lot longer than me. They got a lot of kids that can shoot out there. It's just getting that confidence to knock them down. As Razy gets the rebound, and Pop splits the pair, 6-2. Finley's got it in the right corner. Back over to Rogers, looking to drive. Not there. There was a kick ball, and they're going to call the kick. So the entry pass attempt there, trying to get it inside. That's the bread and butter for the Phillies, but Creston doing a good job of denying that early. Pass in the corner. Stevens has it. She lets it fly, but Pop, you can't teach 6 foot. You know, that's just a good play by Pop and something that Stevens will figure out as the game goes on.
Yeah, that's a really good closeout by Pop to deflect that shot. It was the right look. Stevens was open, just a really good closeout.
So Creston has the ball on the right wing. That looks like that's number 5. That's J.C. Kralik in the ball game. She gets it to Fields. Back to Kralik, and she's got it on the block, but just missed it long. Rebound by Pop. Still no good. And Lene Green, the freshman for the Phillies, gets the rebound. Couple good looks in there for the Panthers. Rogers got it out to Finley. That 2-3 zone, they're really putting some pressure on the ball handler in this possession. And the skip pass to Finley. She's got it there. Pump fake, no. Dribble back. Maybe didn't need that dribble back. Had the open shot right away. But Creston has the ball moving on. Kralik, and that's an over and back. They didn't call that, but we'll play on. And that's a 3 ball for Driscoll. She missed it way long. Rebound by Rogers. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in a fast-paced first quarter. Not a lot of stoppages so far. Again, broadcaster's jinx. I'm sorry about that. Rogers gets it back to Stevens, who can make that shot, and she does. Big shot by Cassidy Stevens. If Stevens can get going along with Finley and the rest of those Phillies, that's going to open up that zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Really good ball movement there by the Phillies, being patient until you got to that open look.
Crowley gets it into Pop. Good high-low pass, but Pop couldn't finish, and Stevens has the ball again, looking to run for the Phillies. And you know that Rogers likes to go fast. We had another 3-shot from Stevens, but she didn't take it. Stevens has it at the top, gets it to Finley, who will take it in the corner. No good. Rebound by Rogers. Good hustle in there by 14 tonight for White. Razy probably got away with a double dribble there, but they did get the foul called on Creston, so Razy will go for 2.
Yeah, sometimes when she power dribbles and then she wants to power dribble again, she does come really close to touching it, but a good job turning to her right shoulder and taking it hard to the basket.
So 9-2, we're 1:26 to go in quarter number 1. Keely Razy, first shot just short on the free throw. We've got 3 subs coming in. It looks like Ava Wolf's about to check in for Razy as Stevens, Finley, and Rogers coming out. So 3 brand new guards in there with Burdorf and Spiegel and Black entering the game again. So again, that hockey line changes for Coach Weinrich and company.
Yeah, just really keeps some fresh legs out there to pressure the ball at the top of the key on the defensive end. Which we've seen has been a key piece to the Phillies all season long.
Razy splits the pair, and her reward is to get a quick break, and Ava Wolf's back into the ball game for the Phillies. 10-2, 1:20 to go, and Kralik has the ball dead. Fields picks it up, loses it on the way up. She regathers the basketball, and it looks like it's Cohen with the ball now. Gets it back into Pop, and Fields wide open on the wing, in and out. Just a lid on the basket for the Panthers right now. They're getting good looks. And now Spiegel has it on the left wing. Tried to get it inside, but they're double in the posts at any time. They had Wolf that time, didn't see it, but we didn't turn it over, so we'll keep playing. Spiegel has it back to Black, and there's Jenna Burdorf in the corner, just short, but Wolf there for the rebound again, and this time we do get a foul called on Fields. It's going to be 45 seconds to go. Phillies will have the ball under their own basket. Not a bad possession. Again, a good wide open look.
Yeah, good ball reversal there to the shot on this wing, and Ava Wolf on the good, strong rebound.
Wolf, good job of picking up that ball and not traveling as Phillies looking to continue to move the ball and get a good shot. Burdorf has the ball in the right corner. Gets it. High post is there if they want it. They do get it there. Green, one dribble, goes up. Good block again by Pop, but the Phillies scramble for the board. Good possession. See if we pay it off, and we do. Brooklyn Black, good assist there from Burdorf, and it's 13-2. A lot of threes in this first quarter.
Yeah, really good ball movement again by the Phillies. Stayed patient and said, hey, if Creston wants to play that pack line defense, we got to knock down some shots, and the Phillies are hitting some early.
And that's a foul there. It's going to be on Wolf. Again, they're doing a good job on that lob pass, getting it into Pop. That's the first time she missed the layup. This time she gets the foul. It's going to be there for them all night until the Phillies adjust.
Yeah, absolutely. You just have to have somebody there on the weak side. Creston does a really good job of clearing the backside post to allow that entry pass.
Cohen with the three again, in and out. Creston's had a lot of opportunities with just in and out shots. 4 seconds, 3 seconds on the clock. Back to Black. She gets it up and just a little too long on that one. We're going to step aside. It's 13-2. Phillies out to a very nice lead here in the first quarter. We'll be right back with some analysis after we pay some bills on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube live stream.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Okay, welcome back into Shenandoah. Rexroth Court, coach, 13-2. And if I was to tell you 13-2 with only 1 point scored by the post, would you have believed me?
No, because that's not the Phillies game, but proving us wrong a little bit tonight, hitting a couple threes here early. And again, we'll see what Creston does with their defense to adjust, see if they continue to play that pack line defense and say, hey, you guys are going to have to shoot it from the outside and knock some down, or will they pull it back out and put some pressure on our guards and give away the post play? It'll be interesting to see what the Panthers do as we enter the second quarter.
And for Creston, on the other side, I've mentioned it a lot. They've had a lot of really good looks that have just in and out, rimmed out over here. Just kind of a tough luck first quarter for them, and eventually those shots are going to start falling.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done a really good job on the offensive end, just can't get anything to fall.
So they stay in that 2-3 zone, extending it a little bit, it looks like right now. They get it to Wolf in the corner. Wolf gets it back out to Black. And Finley's got it in the corner again. 3, no, just short. Fight for the rebound is going to be on Wolf. I didn't necessarily see it. She had position, but there's a second foul on Ava Wolf, so she'll probably have to sit here for a little bit.
Yeah, it almost feels like Ava's targeted some nights just because of the way she plays, her physical nature over the last couple of years has maybe become kind of a target there. That's just 3 people jumping up and down for a rebound. I don't think there was a foul there, but unfortunately for Wolf, that is her second foul, and she'll have to go to the bench for the rest of the first half.
Crowley got the ball to Pop. Now into the corner. Good drive baseline, and this time the shot does fall for Creston. They finally get their first field goal of the game, and that was Nevaeh Randall. Nice drive baseline there for the Panthers. Black gets it over to Spiegel. Again, good entry, but a triple team there on Razy. Razy trying to find somewhere to go with it, and she does. Gets it to Macy Finley. That's a really good play by the senior post not to panic and find somewhere to go with it. Spiegel has it in the left corner, gets it back to Black. Good possession right now for the Phillies. Pay it off with a bucket now. And we can't. Turnover has popped those long arms. She's taking it to the basket, and she goes. A good drive by Pop. That was Doran Pop. That's her first field goal tonight. It's 13-6. Quick 4-0 run for the Panthers. And we're back in that 1-3-1 zone. And into the corner, no trap there. So Finley's got it and has the baseline. But good job of cutting off baseline there by Fields down there on the bottom. Excuse me, that wasn't Fields. That was Driscoll. Finley takes it this time. Good drive. Again, great drives last night from Finley in the second half. That's a really good drive. In that 1-3-1, you're going to get that baseline drive. You got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to catch it, not all the way down in the corner, kind of like a quarter way up, catch it, and then attack the baseline and know that post player is going to be diving with you from the free throw line. Be ready to pass the ball to a diving post player as well.
Finley's first free throw in and out. 6:16 to go in the first half. 13-2 to start the quarter. A little 4-0 mini run here for Creston to get themselves right back in the ball game as Finley's going for her second free throw. See if she can split the pair for the Phillies. And she sure does, so that's going to be 7 points now, 7 of the 14 points for the Phillies. Macy Finley, she's done a really good job coming out being that offensive spark plug that they needed with that 2-3 zone.
Yeah, absolutely. Now the Phillies are going to put a little pressure on themselves here with a little 1-2-1-1 or 1-2-2 full court press.
Really good job by the Panthers of breaking that press, but just again couldn't quite come up with the shot. Really good job. They didn't dribble through the press. They passed it right through the press and ended up getting a layup, but just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Just unfortunate for the Panthers. Nothing's falling for them right now.
The jump ball was called. This alternating possession will stay here with Creston. And Pop's got it on that opposite block. Post-to-post pass to Fields, and we're going to get another jump ball, and this time it'll be a turnover. Lene Green doing a good job of getting her hands in there, and we got a turnover. We're going the other way. So it looks like that 1-3-1 for Creston with Pop on top. The 6-foot-tall long arms makes it real tough. As now in the corner is Cassidy Stevens over to Brooklyn Black. Now Carolyn Rogers has it. And again, those long arms, you got to be careful on those passes when Pop's at the top. Rogers has it in the corner. She gets out of the corner. The skip pass to Black. Black looking to drive. Nothing there. Good job of stopping her by Kralik. And off of Black, so it's going to be a turnover. And Creston regains possession.
Yeah, so probably the key to breaking the 1-3-1 is having somebody on the backside post versus the front side post. So when you ball reversal, then you go in, that's where you're going to score your points.
And Randall with her second bucket of this second quarter, so just over 5 minutes to go until halftime. It's all of a sudden 14-8. Now Coach Weinrich wants to call a timeout and talk things over with that switching defense here for Creston. We've got a 30-second break. We'll take a 30-second break with them. We'll be right back after a word from Fuller Digital Solutions.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
Welcome back into Shenandoah High School, Rexroth Court. 5:05 to go until halftime, 14-8. Coach, what are maybe some adjustments we're going to maybe see here coming out of the break with this 1-3-1 defense for Creston?
Yeah, now the Phillies are going to have to attack. They're not going to be able to probably get as many threes up, but it's going to take the guards dribbling into the zone to get the matchup that they want in the post.
Rogers, good skip pass, and again, a nice pass, and Wolf goes up, and she puts it in. Ava Wolf's first bucket, good skip pass, and then got the ball entered into Wolf. So 16-8, Shenandoah doubling up Creston right now. Wolf's got to be careful. It wasn't a foul. She did a good job defensively there, but if they got a watchful eye on her with 2 fouls, she got to be very careful on those 50-50 balls. Pop gets the ball in for Creston, gets it to Fields on the dribble. Handoff, Fields just short, rebound by Rogers, and Phillies looking to maybe push. Evelyn's down there, but couldn't get it to her, so Rogers has it on the right wing, gets it to Black, over to Stevens. She passed up to 3. Evelyn has it back to Stevens. She'll shoot it in the corner. No good. Rebound by Fields, and Creston going the other way. It's a good look by Stevens.
Yeah, that time Creston was back in that 2-3 zone, left Stevens wide open in the corner. Just an unfortunate roll.
And a fortunate bounce there for Creston as Driscoll catches that tipped pass and puts it in. It's now 16-10, 4 minutes to go until halftime. Much better quarter for Creston. Shenandoah trying to find their sea legs here in this first half. Back to that 2-3 zone. Gave up a layup. Now they don't want to do that anymore. And we're still running that same offense that we were running against that 1-3-1 zone. It might not lend to the right spacing. Stevens has it in the corner, gets it to the short corner to Black. Black gets it back to Stevens, who'll shoot the 3. Got it! second three of the first half for Cassidy Stevens. It's 19-10.
Yeah, really good ball movement again there, putting Black on the baseline and letting her dish from there instead of from the top of the key.
Wolf, good contest on the entry pass to Pop. She didn't wrap her hand around. That would have been her third foul, but she didn't wrap her hand around. Good defense. And Creston maintains possession. Fields has it in the corner, wide open for three, just off the back rim, and a rebound by Rogers, who's been everywhere when she's been in the game tonight. And there's your 1-3-1 again with Pop at the top, and Wolf has her buried, and they're calling an offensive foul on Wolf, and that's going to be her third foul. That's going to be the fifth foul on Shenandoah. Wolf has 3 of those 5. Tough call for the senior.
Yeah, again, just kind of targeted. She probably did have a hold with one hand. Probably a good call, but again, when you have your eyes on you and you have 2 fouls, you got to play a little bit smarter there to not pick up that third foul before halftime.
Kralik gets the ball to Fields, who goes to the left baseline. Good defense by Evelyn, and Green picks up the rebound. Black looking to push. Back in that 1-3-1 are the Panthers. The nice lob by Stevens, and Green can't put it away. Maybe fumbled the ball there on the catch, but a really good lob pass by Stevens on that possession. Stevens gets called for the foul right there at the half-court line. Probably a good foul, because it was either going to be a foul and free throws or a made layup. We're going to get a timeout by Creston, looks like. So Creston will call a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the YouTube live stream.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs, no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Welcome back into Shenandoah. We are just about ready to rock and roll. Creston has the ball, taking it out of bounds on the side. It's going to be Randall getting the ball into Fields. Back to Randall at the top. 2:30 to go until halftime. Creston's kind of chipped their way back into it here, down by just 9 with the ball. And Randall gets the ball over to Kralik on this left wing. Kralik has a lane. May have got bumped there, but they're going to call a travel. Rogers may have got away with one there, but we'll get the call.
Yeah, just a little contact there, but bumps her off the ball enough that she gets called for the travel.
So Rogers bringing the ball up the floor. Her plus-minus tonight, we don't keep that stat, but her plus-minus tonight's got to be pretty sky-high. She's done a really good job out there. Black in the short corner, nobody there to stop her. Just couldn't finish it. Really good play hitting the short corner. Just got to finish that.
Yeah, Green did a really good job of sealing to provide that opportunity. Black just needs to use the backboard there on that easy layup.
Driscoll, a little touch pass from Kralik, and Fields knocks it in. Really sweet little play there from Kralik. That's a really good play by Creston, down by just 7 with 1:40 to go. 1-3-1. It's like the Phillies trying to get themselves set up. They get it to Stevens in the corner. Now short corner to Black. Skip pass to Rogers, back to Stevens. Good entry pass to Green, takes a dribble, getting hounded in there a little bit. Gets it to Stevens again, shoots the 3, no good, and we're going to get a foul on Brooklyn Black, and that should be, if my math is correct, the 7th team foul, so we should be shooting free throws down here on the other end.
Yeah, absolutely. That's 2 girls working hard all the way across the lane to come and get a rebound. And the ref actually blew his whistle and then thought about who should get the foul, because it was definitely a 50-50 ball that he should have just let the 2 girls play out.
17 fouls for the Phillies and just 3 for Creston. Those things tend to even themselves out as games go along. Whether officials mean to do that or not, they tend to even out a little bit as the game goes along. 19-12, and that's going to be Hagel shooting 1-and-1, missed it. Good offensive rebound by Pop, and she lost the handle. Good job by Finley getting her hands in there, and Rogers came away with it. Finley back in the ball game. It's been a while since she's been in the ball game. Short corner to Black. A lot of contact there, and we do get a call from probably not the right official, but we get a call, and Black's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, again, really good job of Black going and playing on the baseline and penetrating that zone. Again, if you can get it to the wing, get it to the baseline and attack, the post player that's diving might be open, or you're going to take it all the way to the basket if the post has done a really good job of sealing that bottom player of that 1-3-1 zone.
Black misses the front end, and Burdorf will check back in. 1:06 to go. That's a kid I'd like to see run the short corner. She's 5'10". She gives you a little bit more size in there with the big kids in that 1-3-1. But Black's doing a good job down there. She can't split the pair, but Evelyn scrapping for the rebound, and Kralik picks it up for Creston. Just over a minute to go. 7-point game. Pop has the ball right on the block. Turn around. Got it. Good little turnaround into the paint, and Pop makes it a 5-point game with 50 seconds to play until the end of the half. Finley has the ball on the right wing. Little float pass to Brooklyn. Black gets it back to Finley, who will shoot another three. That one's short and might have been tipped, but they'll say no tip. Oh, they're going to talk about it here. We'll see. Coach Weinrich made the call, so it was tipped. 36.4 seconds, and Shenandoah will maintain possession.
Yeah, Finley's not going to shoot a shot that's 10 feet short. I think that's pretty
I wouldn't think so, but you never know. Black inbounding the ball, gets it to Burdorf. Finley's got it again, and this time just short. And Pop looking to run out, and she misses it just long, and a lot of contact there, and the foul call, that's probably going to be on Keely Cohen. And that's going to be the 5th team foul. And Macy Finley, good hustle down there from Burdorf to be the distraction, and then Finley down there to pick up the rebound. 23 seconds to go until halftime. Phillies just 6 points here in the second quarter. Finley, good entry pass to Razy. Razy got the ball stripped away, but Phillies maintain possession. We're at 5 seconds on the halftime clock, and it'll be tipped out of bounds by Kralik. So 4.8 to go until halftime. Phillies need to be aware of that so we can get a good look here with 4.8 to go. Black gets the ball in to Finley. She sees the clock. She goes in for a floater just off to the left. So halftime here in Shenandoah. Phillies commanding first quarter lead. Creston storms back. 5-point lead at the break. We'll step aside, pay some bills. We'll be back right after this.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back into Shenandoah. Halftime, 19-14. The Phillies have a 5-point advantage. Coach, halftime adjustments, what are we thinking for the Phillies going into this third and fourth quarter?
Yeah, again, they're going to have to make the adjustment. As Creston goes back and forth between the 2-3 zone and the 1-3-1, the 1-3-1 gets out and pressures the guards and pushes you away from the basket. You do have to dribble diagonally through the creases, and that's when you're going to find your post players wide open, or you're going to have to get it to the baseline and dribble drive that baseline like we've seen Brooklyn Black do a couple times. At the defensive end, the Phillies are doing a really good job still. Make sure that Creston doesn't get second chance opportunities, and then make sure we take care of the ball at the offensive end, and the Phillies will come out victorious.
So back on defense here for the Phillies, we've talked about it a little bit tonight. Creston's been getting good looks, but they weren't making them in the first quarter. They started making them there in the second quarter. Is there anything that we have to do defensively to shore it up down there, or just maybe play with a little bit more intensity or effort down there?
Yeah, I think Creston's doing a really good job of pulling that backside post up the lane so we don't have somebody on the backside post. So if we're going to front or half man around on that front side, we got to make sure that we can get to that pass, or somebody's got to drop to help on the bottom there, and that means defensive rotation has to come all the way back around to make sure whoever's helping on the backside, that girl that's coming then from the wing or from the high post, isn't going to get the offensive rebound. So again, just minor adjustments for the Phillies as they head into the second half.
We're going to step aside 7 minutes and some change before we start the third quarter, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back after the halftime break for the start of the third quarter. Your Phillies up by 5. All right, welcome back in. 30 seconds or so until we start the third quarter, Coach. We kind of thought it was going to be a tighter game than we've seen the last couple for Shenandoah. It's turned out to be that way. Some self-inflicted wounds, some good plays on either side, but it's kind of what we expected. Tight game in Hawkeye 10 basketball.
Yeah, both teams do a really good job of just getting out and pressuring the guards a little bit, which makes the game of high school girls basketball a little bit harder if people can't handle the basketball. Both teams are doing a pretty good job of handling the basketball, just can't get it inside and finish. Creston missed some easy looks. Philly struggled against the Creston 1-3-1 zone, so we'll see what the tale is here in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, this is on pace to be a 38-28 game. I don't think we're going to be that way. I think we're going to end up, the lid will come off, I think, for both teams in the second half as Fields misses the first shot, and Finley has it on the right side, back in that 1-3-1, so see what adjustments were made, and that's probably not the adjustment that Coach Weinrich talked about at the half, as Pop gets a steal right at the top, and now it's just a one-possession game for the Phillies.
Yeah, again, you got to be able to handle the pressure up top here, get it over this first line, and then attack the basket.
And back to Black, who's got it to Spiegel. Skip pass to Wolf. And Finley looking to drive. She goes up. It's going to be off of Finley. Maybe looking for contact there on the drive. There was some, but no call. So it'll be Creston ball with a chance to tie or cut it to within one.
Yeah, Finley did a good job there dribbling and attacking the zone. Now she's just got to look for one of the dump-off passes to the post for an easy layup. A
really good skip pass from Spiegel, and I think Wolf wasn't expecting it as Fields knocks down another drive. That's the second time she's had that quick little one-dribble drive on Evelyn, and now just a one-point ball game here with 6:53 to go in the third quarter, and really extending that 1-3-1 pressure now as we get the skip pass to Spiegel. Thought about the three for a second, but didn't take it. Good bounce pass to Wolf. No call on Evelyn, and rebound by Driscoll. And Creston, chance to take the first lead of the ballgame. Couple good looks there for the Phillies, just got to cash in. Ball gets into Pop. Pop one dribble over to Fields. Fields going up, no good. Evelyn with the rebound, good defense down there by Wolf.
Yeah, did a really good job of just staying straight up, not picking up that fourth foul.
And again, Pop just causing all sorts of havoc up there at the top with those long arms. Lob pass into Finley, gets to Evelyn, back out to Finley. She's got a three shot, just short. Good offensive board by Evelyn. She goes up and puts it in. That's a big bucket. Takes the lid off for the Phillies.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big bucket there for the Phillies to get it going here in the second half.
And, I was going to say about had a steal there, but good job by Creston to come up with it. And Wolf nearly got called for that reach-in, but the finish there from Randall. Randall, by my counts, got 6 points. Done a good job. Kind of one of those role players has put in some good minutes for the Panthers. Black has the ball, gets it over to Spiegel in the corner. Back to Black. Now Finley has it. Skip passes there if she can get it there. Quick rotation would be good, but we're just going to do the dribble and then the quick rotation. Spiegel gets it into Evelyn. Evelyn tried the post-to-post pass. That's a tough pass, and it's stolen away by Hagel. Good hustle in there by Wolf. That saved a layup and then a lead change. That's good play by her.
Yeah. At the other end, Evelyn actually had the right idea. She just has to turn around and actually see where Wolf is. If she would have taken one dribble, she would have been able to dump it over the top. Wolf had her girl sealed on the top side of her and would have had an easy bucket there.
Fields has the ball. Now Driscoll has it. It's going to be up to Randall. No, excuse me, that's not Randall. That's Hagel. Three ball on the way. Got it. That's Randall. Big shot for Creston. That's their second triple of the night. She's got 9 points to lead all scorers. Cassidy Stevens with the ball in the corner, trying to get it inside. Gets it to Wolf. Wolf looking to make something happen. Gets it back in the corner to Stevens. Nearly got that one to go. Good offensive rebound, but couldn't keep her feet. And we're going to get the travel call. I like the aggressiveness from Stevens, though, in the corner. Not afraid to take that shot. She's made a couple, but we're going to need her here in the last quarter and a half. So Hagel brings the ball up the floor, gets it to Randall's had a really good night offensively. And now Fields has it, getting guarded by Green, and nice entry pass to Pop, and all of a sudden 25-21 is the score, 4 minutes to go. Green's got it at the high post. Rogers has it. Rogers tried to get it inside, and it's going to be Shenandoah ball off of Driscoll. Coach is still kind of discombobulated offensively. This 1-3-1 is giving them fits.
Yeah, when we get it into the high post, they need to turn towards the basket, not away from the basket. You have the high-low entry there. The other post players are working really hard to seal. It's just a matter of getting the right pass.
Wild shot there by Black, and nearly saved by Caroline Rogers. 3:37 to go in the third quarter. Coach Weinrich's going to call his second timeout, maybe settle his troops down. 30-second timeout, we'll take it with him.
Very moment, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon is on his way to a newly remodeled surgical suite where he'll scrub up and dress into infection-free equipment and begin a surgery to give his patient a replacement knee. With the help of a knowledgeable staff and the latest technology, he'll give this man hope for a normal life again without walking in pain. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
We are back inside Shenandoah High School, Rexroth Court. 3:37 to go. Phillies still in their timeout. Probably needing to get out of there before the official hands the ball to Creston here. He could, but he was nice and he waited, and now it looks like we're ready to play some ball. Hagel brings the ball up the floor for Creston. Gets it. I get it into Fields. Post-to-post pass. Pop has it. Back to Fields, and both on the floor, and we're going to get a timeout called by Creston, so saves the possession. That'll be their second timeout. Coach, we just took a timeout, so we're gonna stay right here. Offensively for the Phillies, again, just kind of, they shouldn't be surprised still to see the 1-3-1 zone. Adjustments need to be made by those kids on the floor right now.
Right, just a lot of tentative girls right now thinking that they can pass it around the wing versus actually attacking the zone with the dribble and then working it into the post players. They think that they're going to be able to just stand out there and make the entry pass similar to playing man or playing the 2-3 zone. But against the 1-3-1, you have to dribble to make the zone move, get out of the places that they want to trap you, attack those two girls coming at you, and then you're going to have either the drop pass right on the block on the same side as you, or if they rotate, you're going to have that diagonal entry pass to the block on the weak side.
So we're ready to rock and roll. Both teams have used 2 timeouts, so both teams have 3 left. Burdorf guarding Pop. Pop fading away, gets the benefit of the call there on Burdorf. That'll be the first foul of this second half for either team. So we played almost 5 minutes of this third quarter. There was a lot of fouls on Shenandoah in the first half. That's just the first one for either team here in the second. So Pop will go to the line. She'll shoot a pair. First one, no good. And this is one thing, looking at their varsity bound stats, they have done a very good job all year, over 60% as a team, whereas the Phillies are right in that 40% mark, mid-40s. So they've done a good job of shooting free throws all season. As Pop splits the pair, so 5-point lead, largest lead of the night for the Panthers, as they try to spoil the home game here for the Phillies, as Phillies trying to find something to do here offensively, find something that works, and that's not going to be it, as Stevens' pass was a little too wild there for Green, and she had good position. There's maybe one extra dribble or cross step to get a better spot to make that pass.
Yep, don't rush that. She had the right idea, dribble baseline and then dump it in there. Just got a little excited, took one more step and dribble, and she would have got there.
Panthers with the ball. Fields has it in the corner. She'll shoot a 3. That would have been a big shot if that would have gone down. Stevens with the ball. Chance to cut this back to a 1-possession game. Rogers has it, and Stevens wasn't even looking for it. on that possession. That's kind of what you were talking about. Just a lot of tentative kids or maybe nervous kids. They just got to settle down and play here. 2:30 to go in this third quarter. Fields gathers the loose ball. Kralik has it at the top. Good extra pass there to Driscoll and another good pass to Randall, but she picked up her dribble after one dribble. Now Fields has it at the top. It's kind of a murky possession here for the Panthers, but they still have possession. It could end up going well. And there it goes. Kralik for three. 8-point lead. This has been all Creston here in quarter number 3. There's your entry pass to Green. Green going up, contact and fouled, and Green will go to the line to shoot a pair. And it's a chance for these Phillies to catch their breath. They're only down by 8 right now, but it just feels like it's way more than that.
Yeah, slowly creeping away on them. Just, again, not wanting or willingness to drive to the basket and attack the zone and see what happens that way.
And Green cannot hit the first one, and we'll have Spiegel and Finley checking in for the Phillies. 1:56 to go. Be nice to have Green knock this one down to get another point on the board here to maybe get some mini momentum here. And she cannot get it, but scramble for the rebound is won by Lene Green. So she missed them both, but good hustle on the back end. And Finley has the ball in the corner, gets it back into Green. Green turns into a double, now a triple. Finley's got it back. No good. Just short. She's been short here on the last 3 or 4 shots. Need to get them magic legs going. And Kralik with the drive gets it to Driscoll. Driscoll, good entry pass. Popped just long, but Fields was there for the follow. She missed. A lot of contact down there. No foul call. They're letting them play here in this third quarter. And good entry pass and a good run to the basket. Burdorf, good hustle all the way down, and a good entry pass from Spiegel. And I talked to Spiegel during the Essex halftime, and one thing I said to her was she kind of seems like the calming presence on the team, right? Everybody else tends to go too fast, she kind of slows it down a little bit. That was a good look from her to get it to Burdorf on the run.
Yeah, really good job of pushing the pace there. Got a rebound, an outlet, and Burdorf ran rim to rim. Now she just needs to finish at the free throw line.
Yeah, 3 consecutive free throws for the Phillies missed, and those are big points when you're down by 8 with 9.5 total minutes left to go in a ball game. So Burdorf really needing to capitalize here. Try to split the pair here. Second shot up, and she got it. Nothing but net. Phillies. It's been about 6 minutes of game action, and they finally get another point on the board as you see Chloe Denton checking in the game for the first time, and Ava Wolf came back in as well. So your full court press. And good job by Fields just dribbling right through the press, and nobody stopped the ball. But fortunate for the Phillies as she missed it, and here comes Chloe Denton all the way to the basket. A lot of contact, but no foul, and we're play on, and Creston's got numbers now as Denton's way behind. Denton, good hustle on the back end there, and we got to fight for the ball. The intensity has picked up here this last 45 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what's going to have to happen for the Phillies. They're going to have to pick it up on the defensive end, get those active hands going again, so something can happen positively for them on the offensive end.
So 1:13 to go in this third quarter. Burdorf has checked back in for Brooklyn Black, and looks like she'll be one of the posts down there. You got Denton in the corner. She is not afraid to shoot it, but she gets a good entry pass to Wolf, who goes up and puts it in. That's what we needed to see, and now it's just a 5-point game. And Kralik has the ball, gets the ball to Cohen, guarded by Denton. Back to Kralik, back to Cohen, and a foul and one. So there's good things about having an inexperienced player come in that's got some juice on the offensive end, but on the other side, she's an inexperienced varsity player on the defensive end, gave up the layup and one.
Yeah, maybe got caught watching the ball a little bit, and her girl cut behind her. But that's something you're going to learn, especially when you're trying to play some pressure man defense.
So Cohen can't make the bonus free throw there, and Phillies down by 7 with the basketball. Looks like they've overloaded that right side, and That's a 3-ball in the corner and no good, but Wolf's there for the rebound. She's going up with contact and no foul. If she doesn't go away on the shot, she probably gets that call. If she goes straight up, she probably gets that call. But we're playing on, and Kralik maybe got away with a walk. Pop gets it, and she gets contact at the top, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. That's probably going to be on Burdorf. It'd be her second of the ball game, and it is on Burdorf. So that's going to be the 4th team foul on the Phillies, and to just 2 for Creston. Pop at the line, rims out the first one. Both teams really struggle in making free throws here in the second quarter. It's more glaring for the Phillies being down by 7, but both teams have struggled at the stripe in the third quarter. And there you go. So there you go. So Pop makes it. You're welcome. I appreciate that. And with now 7 seconds to go in the quarter, Finley has the ball. She got bumped by Pop there right at the top. That's going to be a foul. And again, this is one of those situations where situation and score, you got to know the time. 3.7 seconds, need to get yourself in a position to get a shot off and a clean look. So Spiegel bringing the ball out. And the ball was not tipped. And a half-court heave, no good, and that'll end the third quarter. A quarter that was dominated by Creston, 32-24. We'll step away. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shut off and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish. And my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back into Shenandoah, Rexroth Court. Fourth quarter just about to begin. Creston will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Coach, that third quarter dominated by Creston.
Yeah, they got out and pressured the ball. Led to some Philly turnovers, missed shots, and then they knocked down some shots just like that. And Creston's on fire now after they couldn't hit anything in the first half.
Yeah, there was a lot of shots. The clock hasn't started yet. There we got it. There we got her figured out. And Wolf to the basket. She got it. Maybe got away with a walk there, but we'll take it. We need the buckets. But we got to get some stops down here on the defensive end. It's a 9-point game. Phillies down 35-26 with 7:40 to go in the ball game. Good defense that time, but the shot goes. Like you said, there was a lid on the basket for Creston in the first quarter. Those shots have started to fall here in the third and fourth quarters, and they're falling heavily. Shenandoah needs to get a good look. They get one just long, and that looks like it was off of Driscoll there, and it was. So 7:20 to go. Phillies will maintain possession. It's Phillies' ball. They'll get it straightened out. Oh, they're running. This is a play. What am I doing?
This is a play.
I should have known that. I've done like 7 of their games. And the ball gets into Spiegel. She does a little pump fake, a little ticky-tack reach, no call, and she goes right up into Fields. That's not a great matchup to go up against Fields. She's about 5'11" with long arms. Fields gets it to Driscoll, who gets it over onto the left wing. Driscoll back to the top. Hagel has it now, and in no hurry is Creston, up by 11 right now. Largest lead of the night. Driscoll trying to get the ball into Pop, and she does get it into Pop. Pop, nowhere to go with it. Takes one power dribble, goes up, and no good. Rebound by Wolf, and Shenandoah got a chance to cut into the lead. Good pass ahead, and Finley goes up into contact, and we're going to get a foul called on Wolf. That'll be her 5th foul. And again, Coach, I know you don't like that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not. It is what it is.
So 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the ball game. 11-point lead Creston, taking advantage of some just difficult offensive half-court sets by the Phillies, and they're making some shots now as Randall has the ball. She's leading all scorers tonight with 12. And there's Fields on Wolf, and Fields makes it again. It's the Randall and Fields show right now for the Panthers, doing a really good job.
Yeah, the Panther post players are just taking advantage of Wolf being in foul trouble. Nothing Wolf can really do.
And Spiegel in the corner need the shot. It's long. That's going to be off of Evelyn. And good job that time by Hagel just to let it go. And we're going to have some subs into the ball game. Spiegel's going to go out. Brooklyn Black is going to go out. And Wolf will go out. So 60% of the players on the floor are now off the floor. And Stevens went for the steal, missed it. Fields at the half-court line nearly got it stolen away. Gets the ball over to Hagel in the corner. Little 10-foot shot, no good. Good hustle, the follower shot. And now the ball's up to Randall. A little high post float pass. Good hustle by Green, but just couldn't keep it in bounds, and Creston maintains possession.
Yeah, you're starting to see some of the hustle plays go the Creston way here. That defensive rebound, Phillies all stood and watched each other, and then a Creston girl runs through and gets it.
Pop, a little float shot in the middle, rebounded by Evelyn. And again, Shenandoah's not out of this game right now. They got to settle down on offense, and somebody's got to knock down a shot. Somebody's got to be the catalyst, to get this thing going. That's a tough skip pass. Hard to make that skip pass from the corner to the other corner there, and it's stolen away by Creston. And Driscoll has it. She's got Fields at the high post, and again, just going right by Evelyn. Probably all ball at the top, but there was a body contact there, so Fields will go to the line. She's really good at that, just sweeping to the left and getting to the basket.
Yeah, she does a really good job. She goes a long ways with that first dribble, really pushes it out in front of herself and gets two long strides and gets past the defender.
And you really can't blame Evelyn for getting up and playing her because she can knock down that elbow shot, so you got to get up and defend, but at the same time you got to, she's burnt you on it a couple of times, so you got to be aware, if she's going to put it on the deck, you got to get back and play defense. And Evelyn will check out, and there'll be a full timeout on the floor for Coach Weinrich and the Phillies, so we're going to take one with them. We'll be right back right after this.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
We're back in, Coach. About halfway through the timeout here for Coach Weinrich. What's the recipe down here on offense? Because again, since the end of the half, 7 points.
Yeah, I think we've rushed a couple threes versus getting good skip passes or reversing the ball and then going into the post. Again, dribble drive is what's going to decide this game. If you can't dribble drive against the 1-3-1 to break down the 2 people that are running at you to trap it, you're never going to have the advantage. If you stand around the outside and expect to shoot it or make long passes into the post, that's not going to win. And so we got to dribble drive to the basket and then dish to the post to get those easy looks.
Fields knocks them both down, so 15-point lead. Creston impressive since the end of the first quarter. And the Phillies just looking to try to get the ball inside. They do this time to Razy, the power dribble, and that's a better ball movement by the Phillies, and Razy finishes it off for 2.
Yeah, really good job of reversing the ball there all the way back around and getting that weak side post player involved.
Randall has it to Hagel, now gets it to Driscoll, looking for the lob. It's not there. Back out to Fields on the right wing. She picked up her dribble. Hagel's got a little pump fake. She's going to shoot the 3 from there. And fortunate there for the Phillies, but it goes off. And Phillies have a chance again to cut it to single digit or to 10 with the triple. But again, just a positive possession is really what you're looking for. Finley's got it in the corner, off of the shoulder of Rogers, and probably a frustration foul that they didn't call right there. And Creston, 4 minutes to go to knock off the number 14 team in Class 3A right now, and they're playing really well. Randall skip pass to Driscoll. Gets it into Pop. Pop, the high low to Fields, and foul at the top on the shot rejection attempt from Razy, and that's going to put Fields back on the line with 3:46 to go, Coach.
Yeah, again, there was a loose ball over in the corner that Creston gets to, and then they're able to resettle and get the ball into their two post players who do a really good job of feeding each other. You can tell that they've played together for a while, and again, puts them back at the free throw line.
I'm not going to be disappointed to see Fields graduate next year. She's a pretty good ball player.
Yeah, we were happy to have the other Fields graduate last year, so get rid of some of this height for Creston.
So Fields knocks them both down, 43-28, 15-point lead. Brooklyn Black brings it up the floor, gets it to Cassidy Stevens, but tough pass, and they're going to get her for a travel. Another empty possession. Philly's just, again, out of sorts here in this game. This is uncharacteristic of the last 3 or 4 ball games that we've seen from them, but it's part of learning how to win, right? And Hagel has the ball at the top, guarded by Stevens, now man-to-man for the Phillies. And Hagel looking to drive, loses the ball, got it to Fields, and another foul and another attempt at the line. Fields with 13 points for the Panthers, looking to add on to now her game high of 13.
Yeah, really good dribble drive by the Creston guard. Again, making 2 people come and guard you, and then the dump for the easy look and draw the foul.
And she makes the front end, so it's now 44-28. If you would have told me at the beginning of the game that Creston was going to win, I may not have been surprised, but to be up by 16 with 3 minutes to go, I think I might have called you a liar. This has been an impressive performance from them since the first quarter, as Pop again gets a steal. And again, no hurry here for Creston, just reset it, and that's exactly what their coach is saying. Just reset it and run some clock and get some layups. Pop has the ball at the top. They're doing just a 5-out, looking for some cutters. And you get a cutter, and probably had contact at the top there too. Fields has just been dynamite. It was Randall in the third quarter. It's been Fields here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, as this game's progressed and Creston's able to draw the lead out a little bit further, it's gotten the Phillies out of their 3-2 zone, which makes it a little bit harder to guard man, and Creston's doing a really good job of just spacing the floor, getting cutters or dribble drive and then a dish, and getting to the free throw line.
So 45-18, Randall has checked out, or she checked back into the game, and Fields hits a pair, so now she extends her game high 16 points for Fields, and now Philly's looking for something here offensively. That's just a pass to no one in particular there. If Denton watches that film back, she's going to wish she had that one back. Driscoll has the ball, nobody covering the cutter, Randall. Driscoll gets it to Fields, now guarded by Brooklyn Black. And she picked up her dribble and looking for somewhere to go, and Pop bails her out that time, at least for the time being, and we get a foul called. I'm guessing that's going to be on Denton. Yes, it will be. So that'll send Pop to the line, one of 3 Panthers in double figures tonight.
Yeah, again, Creston just being really patient, moving the ball around, making the Phillies chase, and again, leads to a foul and another opportunity at the free throw line.
So Jenna Burdorf will check in for Brooklyn Black. Her night may be finished here with just 2 minutes to go, down by 18. And Pop knocks down the front end. So right on the cusp of making this a 20-point game. And when it was 13-2 at the end of the first quarter, you wouldn't have seen this coming. Pop misses the second, rebounded by Lene Green. Just over 2 minutes to go. Burdorf to Denton. Denton dribble drives. At no foul there. Good play by Kralik. Kralik has the ball at the top. Little dribble handoff to Pop. Gets it back to Kralik. The lob is there, and there's Randall. Good pass back out to Fields. She was a little out of control there. Good pass back out by Randall. And Kralik again back at the top. The patience by Creston is definitely commendable, as they're in no hurry. They don't need to score any more points unless they give them a free layup. And nearly turned over. Good hands by Stevens, but Creston they've drained a lot of time off the clock here, Coach. Now just 1:27.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of just moving, cutting, finding open spaces, and passing the ball to those open spaces and possessing the ball.
Kralik skip pass to Randall. Randall back to Kralik in the middle of the lane. Driscoll now has it at the top. Dribble handoff to Fields. Pass down into the corner to Randall, and that's when you shoot your layup, and Randall knocked it down. So Randall, I don't know if it's a career night for her, but she's now got 14 points by my count. She's done a really good job being that third scorer. And another steal and another run-out opportunity. Pop smartly, well, until she turned it over. Well, timeout. Was it a timeout for subs?
Yeah.
The same call. It's the same signal for travel as it is for subs.
Yeah, Creston called the timeout to get subs into the game.
So the night will end for the three-headed monster for Creston, and subs are in the game here for Creston. Randall's still in the ball game, but Pop and Fields, the night is done. And we're about 30 seconds here until the end of the ball game. Pump fake by Randall. She goes in and gets blocked by Razy. And it's going to stay right here with 27 seconds, and now a couple more subs coming in for Creston. And that'll do it for Kralik and Randall. Again, a really good night by Randall and the entire Creston Panther team after that first quarter. Ball was tipped in there by Burdorf. Again, long arms, just like Pop. You can't teach long arms, and good play by Burdorf to force the turnover, but kind of a little too late in that situation right now for Shenandoah. 25 seconds to go. Burdorf has the ball. Back to Denton, who will shoot the three, and she'll knock down a triple, so 49-31. And just under 10 seconds to go. Creston looking to just hold on to the ball till the end of the ball game, and looks like that's another Hagel, and she picked up her dribble, and not going to matter. That's going to end the ball game. We'll step aside here for a couple of minutes. We'll come back for some analysis. We'll be right back right after this.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs, no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
It's Kane, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
They don't.
Okay.
They play man.
Welcome back into Shenandoah, Coach. Really good first quarter for the Phillies. 13-2, up by 11. 49-31 on the other side. So, they got outscored by 29 points from the second quarter on. Tough night overall for the Phillies.
Yeah, just really struggled once Creston went to the 1-3-1 zone. The Phillies struggled against that, had knocked down some threes against the 2-3 zone in the first quarter. Got Creston pulled out of that. And Creston went back to the defense that they normally play, that 1-3-1 pressure defense, and it led to a Creston win.
So give us the rundown of the scoring stats tonight.
Yeah, for the Phillies, Macy Finley led the way with 7. She had those 2 big threes in the first quarter, knocked down a free throw. Ava Wolf and Cassidy Stevens both had 6. Stevens with 2 threes also in that first quarter. And then Denton had a 3 there at the end. Razy had 3. She had 1 free throw and a bucket. Brooklyn Black had 3 as well. She hit a 3 in the second quarter. Maybe that was in the third quarter. And then Evelyn ended up with 2, and Berdorf ended up with 1. For Creston, Fields led the way with 16. Randall had 14, and Pop had 12. Really good balance scoring for the Panthers.
So that's going to close out the night for the Phillies. The next time they'll be in action will be Friday on the road. The boys play on Thursday, but the girls don't play until Friday when it's a varsity doubleheader against St. Albert. So until next time, folks, we'll be back in about 13 minutes for the boys' action with Coach Berdorf and myself, but we'll see you here after a bit. Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. We got about 10 seconds here before they start doing the starting lineups here for the boys' game between the Creston Panthers and your Shenandoah Mustangs. And, Coach, initial thoughts. I don't know a lot about this Creston boys basketball team. Initial thoughts, kind of maybe last year's matchup, maybe what we can expect from the Creston Panthers.
Yeah, I would guess that they're going to be a fairly athletic team that wants to drive to the basket. If I remember last year, they kind of stand around the outside and wait for that dribble drive. Watched them a little bit of overtime against St. Albert the other night, which isn't probably a good indicator of what the game might look like. But again, for the Mustangs, they're going to want to be aggressive just like they have been on the last 2 nights out. Be aggressive on the defensive end, be active with your hands, put those toes on the three-point line, keep the dribble drive from happening, and then on the offensive end, be patient, attack the basket when it's available, and we'll see a good basketball game.
So the starting lineups tonight for the Shenandoah Mustangs, same starting lineup they've trotted out there for the first 6 games of the season. You've got Nolan Mount and Bo Gardner in the backcourt. In your front court, your forwards will be Blake Harold, Zach Foster, and Evan Holmes. And Bo Gardner, throw in a Mitchell Jones in there. You got 6 kids that played pretty well last night in a really solid effort, like you mentioned, against Clarinda. If we get that same defensive performance tonight, it could be another one of those back and forth, up and down 4-quarter games.
Yeah, absolutely. It all starts on the defensive end for the Mustangs. If they're able to turn the ball over or at least put some pressure on Creston and keep them from being able to get to the basket, then it might turn into some fast break points, or at least leads to the offensive end where they can be patient and attack the basket.
Love me some dunks. I want to see some dunks tonight.
That'd be something good.
Maybe a Foster going up, throwing it down 2 hands.
I'm going to guess that Foster's going to be more prone to shoot the 3.
All right, yeah, that's worth 1 more point. See, he's worked smarter, not harder. I like that. It's my kind of guy right there. So Blake Harold will jump for Shenandoah, and Tony Davidson's going to be jumping for Creston. Creston in the road reds and Shenandoah in the home whites. Blake Harold jumps. He won the tip, but Creston gets the ball. Avery Fuller had it, gets it down on the baseline to Kyle Strider, and Strider knocks it in, and that's quick 2 points for Creston.
Yeah, quick, aggressive drive right to the basket for a Panther deuce.
And man-to-man defense right now looks like switching man-to-man defense for Creston. That might play into the hands of this Mustang team that sometimes struggles to shoot from the outside as Zach Foster comes in, and I say they struggle to shoot from outside. What the heck do I know?
That's right. Foster hits the 3 to start the game for the Mustangs.
But like I said, though, that man-to-man defense, it gets some athletes in space, and sometimes we struggle in a zone because we can't shoot from the outside with consistency all the way across the board. If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if you got a team that can't shoot very well, you pack in a zone, chances are you're going to hold them down a little bit. We did have a foul there on Blake Harold, which is something to keep in mind here with just 48 seconds gone by in this first quarter.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that you only saw the middle of the court for the first 48 seconds. Just
really good 3 by Foster, though.
Too much talking, not enough working. So really sorry about that. I'm sure the YouTube, the chat thing that you just learned about last night, people were probably blowing us up.
It's probably a good thing that I don't know about it because I've been doing this since the fall. I'm sure there hasn't been super nice things said all the time. Looks like Fuller knocked down 1 of the 2 shots there, so we're all tied up 3 apiece. So he split the pair. Foster going to shoot another 3, and he didn't make 1 last night. He's got 2 in the first minute of the game.
Yeah, the first one looks very similar to that, so if you missed it at home, it looked just like that one.
We'll tell that to his father as Davidson shoots a 3. It's long. Harold with the rebound, looking to push. Again, that man-to-man defense, you're going to get athletes in space. A guy like Harold, a little long on the shot, good drive. But that's going to be there tonight if Creston's going to play man-to-man. Gone baseline. Strider has it in the corner. Again, he likes to dribble baseline. Over to Davidson, spin move, and that's going to be 2 on Harold. Maybe somebody will be smart and raise their hand and say it was on them. No. It's going to be on Harold. So that's 2 in the first minute and 38 seconds. Do you keep him in the game?
I'm going to guess not, but that's a really frustrating foul because the guy actually faked over his right shoulder and then spun all the way around without dribbling, and then the ball got stuck between him and
But you get 3 steps.
Sure. On some channels.
In the NBA,
right.
You get 3.
Right.
Davidson missed the front end. He will split the pair, so 6-4. Shenandoah up by 2. Blake Harold on the bench at the moment. I'm sure if things are still going well, he'll stay on the bench. If things aren't going well, he'll probably come back in, but we'll see what Foster and company can do. As Clayton Holben had it, thought about taking the 3, loses the ball, and it's a fast break opportunity. Varner got it tipped away and out of bounds. So Varner had the opportunity there, but good hustle by the Mustangs to force a half-court set by Creston.
Yeah, really good job of getting back and deflecting that ball out of bounds.
Varner has the ball at the top, gets the ball back into Strider. I love that name. It's a great name. Varner again. Little mid-range jumper, just long, and Foster there for the rebound. Don't tell me that kid can't dunk. Did you see how high he got on that?
I think you have a bad angle.
Okay. Nolan Mount brings the ball up, and he's got room to drive. A lot of contact, but no foul called, but they gave it to the right team. Right. You always say that. If you're not going to call the foul, give it to the right team.
I like that.
Mount bringing the ball inbounds for Shenandoah, looking for somewhere to go. Long pass. Tipped. Ball was tipped, so it shouldn't be over and back. That ball was tipped. Yeah, that's just not a good call there. But nothing we can do about it. We're going to move on. I mean, clearly the ball was tipped. If he watches the YouTube live stream, he'll see it, and he'll correct his mistake.
Even if it wasn't tipped, even if Foster tips it on an inbounds play,
there's no possession.
You can't have over and back.
Yeah, unless he has possession and loses it.
Yeah.
Strider in the corner. That's short, and it's going to be rebounded in there. Good job by Fuller, but can't get it to go. And first time we've called Evan Holmes' name so far here in this ball game. 5:20 to go in quarter number 1. Got a screen. Mounts got Holben. Great move without the ball, but just couldn't finish. Goaltend, he says. Coach says goaltending. Holmes, good contest as Varner missed the shot. And again, good back and forth, just like the first quarter in the girls' game. A lot of good up and down, just kids weren't making shots. Good drive and blocked by Strider. It's going to stay here. I like Mount being aggressive, looking to drive, and that's kind of the bread and butter right now against this man-to-man. There's no help back there.
Yeah, absolutely. Just go hard to the basket. We saw him do that last night a couple different times. That's his game right now, is to dribble, drive all the way to the basket.
And Mount gets the ball into Holben. Over to Mitchell Jones, who checks in for the first time. Jones gets it to Holmes in the corner. Back to Mount right at the top. Mount's going to slow things down, run a set here. We got a horn set. And over to Foster, who thought about the 3. Wasn't there. I like the possession. The patience is there. Just pay it off with a bucket. Foster looking to drive. The little fadeaway, no good. Rebound by Turner. And Turner looking to run, gets it over to Strider. He had the shot in the corner if he'd have passed it to Varner, but instead shoots a shot. Thank you. We'll take that. Shenandoah will. And Mitchell Jones has the ball, gets it to Mount. Mount looking to create something. Foster thought about the 3 there. I should say that every time he catches it. Nice look, but just a little too hot to handle for Holben. And again, there's Mitchell Jones doing Mitchell Jones things, getting the steal, taking it coast to coast, and can't finish. Rebound by Fuller, and now Creston looking to run. And another shot, no good, short. This time to slow it down, and Coach Soderberg is going to slow it down for him. 3:41 to go. We're going to step aside, catch our breath. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
We're back in, Coach. first half of this first quarter, pretty up and down and wild here, but we've had open shots, just haven't made them.
Yeah, as I said in the opening, figured Creston would want to attack the basket, and they want to play fast. Now the Mustangs doing a really good job of possessing the ball and working to an open look.
Jones has it at the top, gets it to Mount in the right corner. Good skip pass to Foster. Maybe tried to go a little too fast that time. Tried to move without possessing the ball. Fortunate for the Mustangs, it goes off of a Creston defender, and Blake Harold will check back in. Got to be smart with 2 fouls here.
Right, absolutely.
And Derek Pop was checked into the game for the first time. Are they related? The 2 Pops? Brother, sister?
I bet they
cousins? Somebody in the chat. I haven't ever checked the chat. Somebody in the chat, right in there. Let us know. Apparently we have a chat.
We do.
Evidently.
We can't see it from here, but it's out there.
All right. Mitchell Jones has it at the top. A little dribble handoff to Blake Harold. Gives it to Bo Gardner, who's got a lane, goes up, and good block in there by Davidson. But I like to see that from Gardner. Gardner, through the first 5 or 6 games, he'll drive about halfway and then stop. I like that that time he tried to take it.
Yeah, be a little bit more aggressive and keep going all the way to the basket. Nobody's going to stop you. Use your big physical size to take it all the way to the basket.
Harold's got it in the corner, gets it to Gardner on the right wing. Jones now has it between the circles. Jones looking to do something with it, gets it to Foster. Probably thought about the 3 right there. Gets the ball to Gardner, over to Nolan Mount, looking to drive. And nearly stolen in there by Cale Turner, but possession stays with Shenandoah. Less than 3 minutes to go. Nobody's really scored in the last 2.5 minutes, Coach.
Yeah, there's been a lot of action, just not a lot of shots.
That time, bad pass there for Mount. Good job by Derek Pop to get the steal. And Creston looking to run. Strider got it to Derek Pop. Derek Pop uses the baseline really well and then ripped the ball away. Good defense that time by the Mustangs as Varner lost it going in. And Mitchell Jones, who always seems to come up with a loose ball, gets the ball up, and Mount will work on this horn set. And we got a switch. Again, that switching man-to-man defense that you could get into some matchup problems if you were Shenandoah. And that's a good take there from Harold, a controlled take against, you're not going to say this very much this year, but against a bigger guy.
Right, absolutely, but kept pounding his way in there all the way to the basket and end up on the free throw line.
I would love to have seen this game played the entirety with neither of those guys having any foul trouble, because that would have been a fun back and forth, I think, those 2 guys.
Yeah, I think they're still going to be on the court even if they are in foul trouble. I'm going to guess that the depth of both benches isn't very deep, so you're going to see both of them on the floor for quite a while.
Harold knocks down the front end, and he's just short on number 2, so he splits the pair. We're just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Turner gets it to Strider. Strider, the skip pass to Varner. 3-ball on the way. Got it. Good skip pass there from Strider, and Varner knocked it down to tie things up with 2 minutes right on the button to go in quarter number 1. So back and forth ball game, kind of like we had talked about. Hopefully it kind of stays that way throughout the rest of the ball game. We'd like to see a competitive ball game, and I think we're well on our way. Gardner thought about the 3 from way out there, passed it up. Mount had a lane to drive, gets it to Jones on the drive and dish. Jones no good, rebound by Harold. Mount shoots the 3. That was a wild shot, no good. Stripped away by Pop. And looks like Davidson's wide open on the block. Davidson goes up and one. Really good entry pass over there by Strider in the corner, and a good job by Davidson running the floor for the Panthers.
Yeah, the Panthers run the floor really well right there and take it all the way down to the corner and then in on that entry pass leads to the and-one opportunity.
Yeah, we had a couple good looks down here for 3. First from Jones, then from Mount, just capitalizing on those open shots. And chance for a 3-point play here for Davidson as Gage Heron checks into the game for the first time. And Heron completes the 3-point play. 10-7 the score. Creston out in front. Davidson will take a seat. Looks like Avery Fuller is checked back in for the Panthers. So maybe Shenandoah want to slow this down here the last minute and some change here. Just try to get a good look, catch their breath a little bit. Like you said, not a super deep team right now. A lot of running from from Foster, and he nearly made that pay off. That was a really good set play. Foster just in and out there. Good job of running the floor from Fuller. Fuller can't cash in. Probably displacement there. I'm getting better at that, but no call. And Nolan Mount looking to run a little bit. Heron makes the catch. Good catch by Heron that time. And now Mount in the corner. That's a flop warning on Strider, and that's not a thing in high school, right? Flop warning's not a thing?
That's on that other channel that you watch.
Okay, I'm just the wrong sport or the wrong classification. And Strider in the corner knocks it down. So that's 3 consecutive possessions for Creston with 3 points on the scoreboard. You know, the three-pointer from Varner, the three-point play by Davidson, and then the three-pointer from Strider. As we've got 18 seconds and counting. And that's not a bad drive there by Gardner. Got a little bit out of control at the end there, but Fuller picked up the foul. And with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter, Shenandoah maintains.
Yeah, again, we talked about Gardner taking it hard to the basket. That time he did. He continued to push the pace all the way to the basket and drew the foul.
Correct those timeouts on the scoreboard there. Shenandoah did take one earlier, so we should be all square. And Harold has checked back in. He got triple teamed. Heron thought about the three, pump fake, gets the ball back out to Foster. Mount's got it with 8 on the game clock. Mount trying to get out of traffic here, looking to drive. Heron puts it up in the corner, just short. And fight for the rebound. Nobody can maintain possession, so 13-7, pretty good back and forth. We'll step aside. We'll be back here in about 30 seconds.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back into Shenandoah, folks. Thank you for your text messages. That lets us know that somebody, at least someone out there somewhere, is listening to us drone on about basketball. Evidently, the Pops are brother and sister, so we got that covered. Life is good. Appreciate whoever reached out to us that time. Who did you say it was?
Emily Olson.
Emily Olson. Thank you very much, Emily. We appreciate that. Coach, take us into the coach's corner here as we start the second quarter for the Mustangs. What do we need to do here offensively?
Yeah, again, continue to drive hard to the basket, maybe end up on the free throw line a little bit. And then defensively, just like last night, no second chances for the Panthers, and that'll keep the Mustangs in this ball game.
Yeah, with this switching man-to-man, you could get some interesting matchups here. You could get Harold on a guard. You could get one of the guards on a post, as that's a nice mid-range shot from Harold. Just a little flat, hit the back iron, and we'll move on. And Creston looking to run as Pop has it at the top. Gets it to Strider, love that name, over in the corner. And Cale Turner has it now at the top. Strider looking to do something with it. Turner, top of the key. Bang! Nice shot by Cale Turner. 16-7. Shenandoah giving up a couple 3 balls here in the last 2-3 minutes of game action. Nice little up and under. Good follow from Holmes, just couldn't finish. I like the drive, and I like the defense or the offensive rebound. Just got to finish those. Strider in the middle of the lane, looking opposite. 3 ball on the way from Ethan Crawford, no good. And a ticky-tack foul in the backcourt by Cale Turner. You're 80 feet away from the basket. I say that a lot. It's 80 feet away from the basket. If you're going to foul, make it count, not way down there.
Yeah, just kind of lazy reach-in foul there. Definitely not where you want to pick up fouls.
Well, and if you're Creston, you got the momentum. You've made 12 consecutive points in this game. You don't need to have some stoppage. You just keep the momentum going for Shenandoah. You're getting looks. You just got to make them. Just got to cash in. You're getting open looks. As look for the lob there, wasn't there. Good job by Creston defensively as the ball goes back to Gardner. I don't think Creston knows he's left-handed because he had that left-hand drive, Coach.
They haven't been listening to our broadcast.
Oh, evidently not. And looks like Harold's got the ball back up top. We're going to get a ball screen from Foster. And back to Nolan Mount. Another ball screen. That's a long 2. no good. It was off of Foster, but Davidson tried to save it, and he did. Heck of an effort by Davidson. It was probably going to be Creston's ball anyways there, but good hustle by Davidson. And in the corner was Crawford. Back to Strider. Crawford again. Thought about the three. Over to Fuller in the short corner. One dribble and a reverse layup. Gave up the baseline that time, and when you got two fouls, you can't be too aggressive down there. 18-7 the score. Shenandoah has been stuck on 7 for quite a while. But that's one of those matchups that we had kind of talked about when they switch. A good hustle by Gardner to maybe save an easy layup or maybe even a dunk there from Davidson. That's one of those matchups I was talking about. You got that ball screen switch, and then you got Harold on a guard, and he takes the guard to the basket. You just got to go up strong with it.
Yeah, finish a lot closer to the basket. Be stronger, closer to the basket.
Davidson a little out of control that time. Picked up by, looked like Holmes, and now Jones has the ball at the top, gets the ball over to Foster in the right corner. Foster back to the top to Holmes. Into the opposite corner to Harold. 2 hands on the dribbler. That's usually a foul. Foster has the ball again. Looks inside to Harold. Harold looked like he lost his footing. Saved the ball. Good job by Jones to be in the right place at the right time. And Holben, wide open shot. No good, but offensive board. And the foul on Fuller for Creston. So good action down here on the offense. Again, just got to cash in on these shots.
Right. Good hustle by Harold there to get the rebound. Good shot by Holben. Maybe knock that down. But again, a good possession by the Mustangs. Continue to take long possessions that lead to good open looks. Just need to knock something down.
And it was kind of this way against Clarinda in the first quarter. Last night it was, 12-1 for a long time, and then all of a sudden the lid came off. It took fast break layup or something like that. It kind of feels like we've been stuck on 7 for a long time. Just need something to break the seal here.
Yeah, absolutely. Get an open look here and get something going on the offensive end.
Foster catches the ball, gets it to Harold in the corner. Good play by Varner to get a hand in there to stop the drive. As Harold getting hounded by Varner now way out top, and Harold going into the basket. We're going to get a 5-second call, which you don't see very often with an active dribbler.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. It's been taken away in the college and pro game to allow people to be more active with the ball. And that time, Harold, he actually got called for the 5 seconds right as he was breaking the shoulders of his defender. So kind of just an unfortunate call there for Harold.
And the shot by Turner, no good. Tapped out, rebound to Pop. And Crawford has it. A little jump stop. Good hands by Shenandoah. Much more active hands on this possession for the Mustangs. And dribble drive into a trap. Creston gets out of it. Crawford shuffled his feet, got away with it. Little floater, no good. Good rebound by Holmes. Good possession defensively by Shenandoah as they look to run. As Mount gets it to Holmes, wide open shot, no good. Good hustle rebound by Jones, and then Holben's got it, no good. Good hustle by Foster. Wonder who they're going to call a foul on here, because
I think they're calling it on Creston.
Creston? Okay, we'll take it. We'll take the whistle. But that's a really good hustle down here by Shenandoah. Just the shots not falling.
Yeah, absolutely. It started off the defensive end, really active hands that possession. And then come down here and give a lot of effort trying to get those offensive rebounds, second, third, fourth opportunities for the Mustangs. Now they need to cash in here with this extra change.
So 18-7, 4:12 to go until halftime. And that was the 6th team foul as a quick turnover there. Good steal by Cale Turner. The next foul for Creston puts Shenandoah on the line the rest of the half. 3 ball in the corner. That's long. Good rebound by Strider. Strider gets it to Pop. Trying to get the ball inside to Fuller. Good job by Holben defensively. And Turner gets it to Fuller, and Fuller finishes it off. Good little drawn dish there from Turner, and it's now 20-7. Shenandoah in desperate need of a bucket here. Mount looking to probe. He goes in, left hand, no good. Good fight for the rebound, but Pop pulls it down. And Turner looking to run. Crossover dribble to Strider. The trail three, no good. Good rebound by Holmes. And Mount looking to push. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Soderberg and Shenandoah. 3:21 to go in the first half. We'll step aside. We'll be back right after this.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Welcome back in. It's 3:21 to go until halftime. 20-7. Creston out in front. Shenandoah will have the ball in their own backcourt. Coach, activity on defense has been good. Execution on offense has been good, but the results have not been so good so far for the Mustangs.
Yeah, kind of like the girls' game where Creston started with the lid on their basket. The boys' game here, the lid on the basket for the Mustangs.
Turner steals the ball away from Gardner. And he's going to go in for a little floater, and it's off the backboard. No good. Pop with the rebound. He's got to have about 5 of those already in this first half off the bench. Strider, nobody there. He's going to make that shot. Good job. Good pass. Good entry pass from Pop. A good cut by Strider, and it's 22-7. Creston extending their lead to 15 with just over 2:40 to go until halftime. Got the horn set. Mount looking to drive. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Good rebound by Holmes. Probably a foul there. But no call. Good fight for the rebound, and Mount shoots the three. No good. Fight for the board this time, and it's won by Pop. Fortunate that Harold didn't get called for a foul there, and Turner really tried to get one. That was a kick ball by Foster, who puts his arms up like, why was there no call? And we're going to play on. Good cut by Turner. The kick out to Varner. Varner, couple dribbles, pull-up jumper, just short. Rebound by Turner. Active. Turner, very active in this second quarter for Creston. Done a really good job for him.
Yeah, again, just continuing to be super active. You can't fault the Mustang defense right now. They are working really, really hard on the defensive end. Just wish they could cash in on the offensive end.
Yeah, a lot of missed, and not just bunnies, not layups, not all layups, but a lot of missed shots that are open as Donaldson just drives right into Foster, and Foster might need a hot minute there. He got a forehead right to the chest, and the two-pointer's good. No foul called there, so 24-7 and nearly a turnover, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Turner. Cale Turner's been kind of everywhere. Foster is going to get a quick little rest there. Yeah, he got a forehead right to the chest there.
Yeah,
that had to smart.
Yeah, I'm sure it didn't feel good.
Jones gets it in the corner. Now Gardner has it going to the top. Gets it back to Jones. Jones looking to drive and dish. Holmes has it back to Gardner. Over to Blake Harold. Harold, little stutter step. Holmes thought about the three, passed it up. That's a little bit too tall for Gardner. If that was Blake Harold over there, he makes that catch because Blake Harold's about 5 inches taller.
Right. Again, good ball movement by the Mustangs there. Leads to a turnover, but again, they're being patient. Can't really fault what they're doing. They have a game plan. It's clear that they have a game plan. Now it's just a matter of executing it all the way to a made basket.
So Davidson got the ball, passed it back to Strider. Strider, a little 12-foot shot, just long. Rebound by Jones, 24-7. Good take, and they're going to call the foul on Strider. So Bo Gardner, we talked about it earlier, finally starting to take it into the basket. It's the third time. This time it pays off with an and one opportunity.
Yeah, excellent drive there by Gardner. He caught the ball on the wing and took it hard to the basket and finishes with the and one.
Probably caught him off guard because he went with his right.
With his right hand.
That's right. Maybe, is he right-handed?
No.
No, he's left. Okay. Gardner looking for the three-point play, and he got it. So Shenandoah back on the board for the first time in this third quarter. They'd gone a long time, nearly 7 minutes, and then you get the turnover on the pass from Turner to Strider. If you can get the score, get the stop. We talked about that last night. Seems like every game we talk about that. Get the score, get the stop. Okay, you've done that part. Now let's get the other score. Let's keep, stack up some stops here. Stack up some scores with those stops. Little ball screen, and that's a foul again on Turner, and that's going to put Mitchell Jones on the line for a 1-and-1.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to score here with the clock stopped to finish the first half on a little scoring run for the Mustangs.
Yeah, it was 13-7 at the end of the first quarter. It's been all Creston in the second quarter, 11-0, until Gardner's drive for the and one 3-point play. If Jones can knock these down, all of a sudden it's cut down to 12. Get another stop. Maybe you can cut single digits going into the locker room. So an important 50 seconds here for the Mustangs to try to get some confidence going into that locker room. Really not in any foul trouble aside from Blake Harold. They have 3 fouls and he's got 2 of them. Fight for the board, won by Clayton Holben, and it's going to be Jones to Foster. The trail 3, just long. It looked good from up here, but it's just long. And 24-10 football score here. 40 seconds and counting as Davison drives into the lane, dishes off to Pop, rebound by Pop, and then Mitchell Jones gets the rebound. 30 seconds, no numbers for Jones, so he pulls the ball back, gets it to Mount. We're under 30. Like we're holding for maybe one shot here. Looks like that's the situation here. We don't need a turnover, but maybe a little ball screen. Here's Varner is staying right with Mount. 10 seconds on the game clock now. And we're going to get a ball screen from Holben. Holben rolls to the basket, and he's got Jones wide open in the corner. Jones shoots a long 2 off the backboard first. Holben got the board, and it's a shame the game wasn't a second longer because that would have counted and been his first bucket. But it is not, so we will go to halftime. 24-10 is the score at the break. We'll step aside for 30 seconds here and get some halftime analysis. Be right back.
This very moment, a board-certified general surgeon will be leading her team in the removal of her patient's gallbladder. In this newly remodeled surgical suite, she'll use the latest technology and small laparoscopic incisions for a quicker recovery time. In a couple of weeks, the patient will have a pain-free and normal life again. These are the things that happen here every day. The new surgical center at Shenandoah Medical Center. Your health is our mission.
Welcome back into halftime at Shenandoah High School Rexroth Court. Coach, 24-10, thoughts on the first half for the Mustangs?
Yeah, again, really good effort on the defensive end. Unfortunate that the ball hasn't fallen for the Mustangs on the offensive end. Creston's knocked down a couple threes. Nothing you can do about that. Just continue to play hard on the defensive end. The good things that will happen on the offensive end as we continue through this game.
So that's going to be the halftime. 24-10, as I mentioned. There's about 9 minutes to go until we start the second half. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute, and we'll have a special guest for you here at halftime. So we'll be right back on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube live stream.
Pay to spray. What did you say? Pay to spray. Custom application? Oh, input costs can get pretty high. I want to buy my own sprayer with automatic boom shutoff and really big booms. Gotta love some big booms. The ag economy's down, but I'm bullish and my numbers are good. So what do you think? Let's make it happen.
The ride to your dreams is easier with the right partner. Bank Iowa. Let's make it happen.
Inch of your body puts pressure on one place, your feet. So give your feet everything they could ask for by walking in to Brown Shoe Fit Shenandoah. Shoes for every occasion, boots for any situation, and above all, the right fit for you. After all, Brown Shoe Fit has been fitting feet for over 100 years. The only downside, so many shoes to choose from and only 2 feet. Great service, great selection, a great fit every time at Brown Shoe Fit, downtown Shenandoah.
Welcome back to halftime. A special guest right here for you at halftime, the senior point guard for your Shenandoah Phillies, Brooklyn Black. Brooklyn, thanks for joining us here at halftime. We had Reese up here the last time. Now you're the guinea pig, so thanks for coming in.
You're welcome.
Okay, tough one tonight, but as far as the season goes, got to be pretty happy with the results. 5-2 start the year. 2-1 in the Hawkeye 10. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
So got to feel pretty good about the start. What are your thoughts on the start to the year so far?
I'm pretty happy. I think this is probably the best start that we've had since I've played varsity the past 3 years since I've been here. So I'm pretty happy with how we've been starting this year.
So as a point guard, what would you say your role is on the team for this group? Because we got 4 or 5 post players that can all fill the bucket, and we got a bunch of shooters around you. So what would you say your role is for the team?
I feel like I'm supposed to try to handle the defense and get the ball across half court and pass it around and try to get some assists and pass it to open shooters, and if possible, if I'm open, to also shoot it as well.
We have noticed, doing the games this year, that you guys are doing a much better job this year breaking the press. Been a little bit more calm, breaking the press, getting the ball up the floor, and making teams pay, for pressing you, getting those easy runouts and those easy layups on the other end. So you guys are doing a good job of that. Coach Weinreich said that was kind of an emphasis at the beginning of the year to really get better at breaking the press. Is that correct?
Yeah, the past couple years we haven't been very good at breaking the press, and I feel like this year we finally learned kind of how to break the press.
So let's flash forward a little bit. You're off. You don't play Riverside on Thursday. That's just a boys' game. You got 2 practices going up to the St. Albert game on Friday. Another conference game, this one on the road. What do we got to do as the Phillies group to rebound from a result that we didn't want tonight?
Well, I feel like tonight was kind of an off night, so we just need to really work hard the next 2 practices and learn how St. Albert is going to play defense and how they're going to play offense, and we can practice on how they're doing that so we can make our offense and defense based around that.
Get a good scouting report, right, and execute the game plan.
Yes.
There you go. Well, Brooklyn, I do appreciate you coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to try to get as many of you kids up here as possible. We had Reese here the last time, and Reese is right behind us. You can't see, but hello, Reese. There she might have heard her. Again, Brooklyn, thank you again. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right, good job. All right, we're going to step aside for the last 5 minutes, and we'll be back for the start of the third quarter on the YouTube live stream. Okay, welcome back into halftime. We got about a minute to go until halftime. We do have a special treat for you for the end of the halftime here. We got a basketball joke here by one of the camera gals for the basketball team. What's your name?
Rachel Jones.
Rachel Jones, and what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th.
9th grade. So Rachel, fire away.
What do you call a piece of cheese that likes to shoot hoops?
What do you call a piece of cheese that likes to shoot hoops? I don't know.
Swiss.
Swiss. There you go. Badum-tsh. All right. Thank you, Rachel. Great job. That's awesome. We're having fun, right?
Oh, always having fun up
We're going to
here.
get some comments in the YouTube chat, right?
But I hope so. I hope we get a lot of comments.
We did. We got one.
We did get one.
And that was another,
Pops or brother and sister.
Another
So
confirmation for the
thanks
brother
to
and
those two.
sister of the Pops. And that was, what was the name?
I don't remember.
Keekster? Keekster Gaming?
Something like that.
So thank you, Emily and Keekster Gaming for that. Coach, we got 5 seconds here. We're about ready to rock and roll. Creston's going to have the ball first. I don't want it to sound super simple, like really all we have to do is start making shots, but that's kind of a big part of it. You know, all we really have to do is start making shots because the defense played well and we ran some good sets. Just got to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. Mustangs are doing a really good job of playing defense, getting some stops on the defensive end. Now they just need to cash out at the offensive end.
So Creston has the ball. Strider, love that name, by the way, has the ball going back up to the top. Gets it over to Turner, who gets it into Fuller. Fuller triple teamed there, nearly got it stolen. Turner has it all the way into the corner. Good hands there by Gardner. Active hands here in this possession defensively. Varner in the corner, no good. Rebound by Foster. Good defensive possession to start the third quarter.
Yeah, really good job there by the Mustang defense, that 1-2-2 or 3-2 zone. Again, putting your toes on the three-point line and forcing the Panther offense to move it around outside the three-point line.
Nice little dribble weave here for the Mustangs. You've got Mount in the corner, short on the shot, rebounded by Fuller. And it's going to be Turner looking to push. Fuller's got it over to Varner. Strider looked for Davidson. It wasn't there. And we're going to get it back to Turner. Again, sticking in that, like you said, that 3-2 zone. We got some pushing and shoving there at the top with Davidson and Holmes, if you can see that. But they've kind of letting them play a little bit. They've sorted it out. Good possession here for Creston. That would not have been a good end of the possession. Looked like Turner wanted to shoot that 30-footer. Well, he'll shoot that one. That's a little closer. And nearly got it. Good rebound by Harold, just jumping over the top. So Mustangs looking for something offensively, kind of get a spark plug here and get the ball to Mount on the wing to Foster. Foster back to the top, gets it over to Gardner, back to Mount, ball screen. Mount, nice little drive, jump stop. But you know, it just, the drives are good, but we're just not getting guys in a position, it looks like right now, to score. Gardner with the drive, lost it off his foot. Strider with the long pass ahead to Varner, and he finishes. So when you get that turnover, you're going to get the run out every once in a while, and that's what happened that time for the Mustangs. So 26-10, 5:45 to go in the third quarter. Blake Harold on the drive, good jump stop, and foul on Davison, so Harold will go to the line. The drives have been there all night.
Yeah, really good job there of just attacking the basket like we've been saying all night long. Just attack the basket, attack the basket, and good things are going to happen because you're either going to be able to hopefully finish at the basket or you're going to put Creston in foul trouble, which the scoreboard didn't reset the fouls here to start the second half. So
yes, on the scoreboard it says that Creston has 9 and Shenandoah has 3 fouls, which is obviously not correct. That's the first foul of the second half for either side, and that's Davison's second foul. Harold missing the front end of his 2 shots, trying to split the pair here. And rattles in and out. Good fight for the board by Holmes, but he'll get called for displacement.
Displacement, that's right. Can't do that.
I feel like you hate it when I do that.
No, I love it because when I officiate, I actually say displacement for the fans that are in the front 2 rows that are yelling over the back.
Over the back! I love that.
It's not in the rule book.
Strider in the corner, and he's short on the shot, but no box out, and I don't know how he stayed in bounds there and made a play, but he did. Good play by Strider, and Fuller knocked it in. 28-10, 18-point lead for Creston right now, and Shenandoah is still just trying to solve the mystery here offensively. They've been getting the drives, and they've been getting good shots. Like, here's another, you're right there at the basket, and Harold maybe tweaked a shoulder right there. He's down, and he looks like he's in some obvious discomfort there. And we are going to take an injury timeout as Shannon Med Center's Jake Johnson's going to come on the floor and check out on Blake Harold right now. So we'll step aside while they work on the junior forward for Shenandoah.
Digital Solutions started small, but now we're growing as FDS provides live streaming coverage for over 20 schools across 3 different states on our Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel. Subscribe to get notified when we go live for your school events. Big events are captured live, and your business can get noticed with advertising during our live streams. Local talent and camera operators are encouraged to contact us too. For future employment, no experience necessary, we will train. For information about advertising or working with Fuller Digital Solutions, email us and follow us on Facebook.
All right, welcome back into Rexroth Court at Shenandoah High School, and Blake Harold was able to get off the court on his own power. He's on the bench. Maybe just from looking at it and looking at what he's kind of holding there, maybe just pinched a nerve, got a stinger there.
Yeah, he kind of got overextended there as he went for the reach around pass and just got overextended, maybe landed on his shoulder a little bit. But I'm sure he'll be back in the game soon.
So Shenandoah will maintain possession, and nice cut by Foster, but that was on the end line, and it'll go back to Creston. Again, another good look. That's kind of the theme of the night tonight, Coach, is good looks. We're just not finishing.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a really good cut there by Foster. Just couldn't finish at the basket, but a good look for the Mustangs once again.
Strider with it in the corner. Turner, that's a long three. Well, what I said about 5 minutes ago that would have been a bad shot, I take it all back.
Yeah, he's a really good shooter.
31-10. Why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I didn't know until he made that one.
Okay. All right. 31-10. Shenandoah trying to work the ball inside to Holben, who's got it right in the middle of the lane. Short shot. And Strider looking to run, gets it into the middle of the floor. Over to Turner again. Bang. Nice shot. Back-to-back triples for Trey Turner. And Trey Turner, he's a shortstop. What am I talking about? For Cale Turner, maybe they're related. Maybe we should ask our chat group to see if they're related. I don't know. It's a back-to-back games on back-to-back nights. We'll be right back.
Bank is proud to be a locally owned community bank. We have been committed to our community and meeting the financial needs of our customers since 1873. We are confident that our knowledgeable staff can help you make informed decisions about your financial needs no matter how big or small. Let us show you how rewarding a relationship with First Heritage Bank can be. Stop in at one of our 2 locations, or you can find out more information at www.fhbshen.com. First Heritage Bank is a proud supporter of Shenandoah High School athletics. Go Shen, member FDIC.
Kane, the real boss at Gowing Plumbing, but don't tell my mom and dad. I'd like to talk to you about tankless water heaters with endless hot water. If low energy bills and higher home values are important to you, you might consider a more efficient tankless water heater from Gowing Plumbing. Call 712-246-1803 and they can help you find the right system for you. Plus, Gowing Plumbing is the only one to call for issues with boiler heat. 24-hour on-call service from Gowing Plumbing. Tell them the boss sent you.
We're back into Shenandoah, Rexroth Court, and Mustangs have the ball after the timeout. Mount looking to dribble drive, little spin move, turn around, just off the back iron. Strider with the ball, looking to push. He goes to the basket, jump stop, but shuffled the puppies there, and we're going to get a turnover. Again, another really good shot attempt down here for the Mustangs, and a broken record tonight, but just not able to convert.
Yeah, absolutely. Quality looks for sure. Getting in the right spaces and taking good shots. Just nothing falling for the Mustangs tonight.
Shenandoah back with the ball. We got a wardrobe malfunction at the half-court line, and Mitchell Jones has got that under control. And Nolan Mount bringing the ball up the floor for the Mustangs, down by 24 here in quarter number 3. And pass to the high post. Look for a back door. Not there. And now Mount on the drive. Lost it off of his shin there, and it's going to go back to Creston. So Trey Turner's brother, Cale, brings the ball up the floor. No?
No.
Okay, I'll leave that one alone. A good job by Mitchell Jones, and we've said that a lot the last 2 or 3 games on the steals. Mount probably got away with a push-off there, but he missed the layup anyways, so we'll play on. Varner's got it down at the baseline, up to Pop. He's going to shoot a 3-ball, and he's long. Rebound by Holmes, and Holmes is going to bring the ball up the floor for the Mustangs. Picked up his dribble, gets it to Jones, who's between the 2 circles. Backdoor cut was there, but bounce pass would have been more preferable there, and a nice cut by Foster, and he's fouled. That's a hard foul from Foster. He's been on the ground, on the floor, seems like 5 or 6 times tonight, and then last night too. So he's probably got a lot of floor burns and bruises.
Yeah, absolutely. But again, really good cut there, getting all the way to the basket. Now convert at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's the long stretches of not scoring. I mean it's gonna be a difference in every game. If you don't score, I mean it just sounds like the most redundant thing in the world to say, but. It's the long stretches. Shenandoah had that against Clarinda only once, really, and they maintained. In this game, it's happened 2 or 3 times where they've gone minutes, 5, 6, 7 minutes of game action, and that's really allowed Creston to stretch his lead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Foster looking to break the seal in the third quarter, and he does. So the senior knocks one of 2 down, split the pair. That'll be the 7th point of the night for Foster as he leads Shenandoah. And it's going to be Strider bringing the ball up the floor on the right wing. Ball screen by Davidson. And Strider, again, you got to be careful with the ball when Mitchell Jones is there. He about got a steal there. Varner gets it to Crawford, who gets it back to Davison. Davison on the drive. Maybe got away with a walk, but when there's no call, it's not a walk. And that's a nice bucket for Creston, up now 36-11. Mount has the ball between the circles. Bounce pass, might have been a kick there, but I didn't see it on that. So we're on the wrong side. Strider misses the layup. Gage Herron and Blake Harold were fighting for and Nolan Mount fighting for the rebound there. It's an unfortunate bounce.
Yeah, they kind of just tripped over each other as they fell out of bounds. It was good hustle and good effort there by the Mustangs to get back on defense and get that rebound. Just couldn't secure it.
Creston inbounds the ball. Crawford has it. Gets it out to Strider. Strider 1 dribble. Good ball movement. Shot in the corner. No good. And Strider with the board, but blocked by Harold. And now Strider's down on the floor. So it's a 5-on-3 break. And they're going to say it was off of Jones, and it's going to go back to Creston. Again, kind of an unfortunate break. They had numbers 5-on-3, and Creston forcing the turnover. Varner brings the ball up between the circles. And Strider's got it in the corner over to Davison. Davison's got a lane. He takes it and makes it. Good drive with the left. 38-11 the score. Creston really opening things up here in this third quarter. Mount trying to work the ball into Harold. Not there. Oh, skip pass to Jones. And now Gardner has it on the left wing. Herron has it in the left corner. 1 dribble, stop, lob pass. Good entry pass. Harold knocks it down. First field goal of the second half for the Mustangs.
Yeah, really good entry pass right there into Harold, and then he was able to gather and finish.
Good drive again by Davison, using his left hand, picks up the 3rd foul on Blake Harold with 1:20 to go here in quarter number 3. So it's going to be a 2-shot foul. I thought he was on the floor, but
yeah, evidently they got him after he had gathered and was headed up.
Continuation.
Yeah, I don't think that's in the rule book either.
Oh. NBA again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get it.
I've never read that word, but you do get fouled on a shot, which if you've gathered and you're going up, you're shooting. So.
Got it. But not 2 or 3 steps before the shot.
Correct.
Okay.
You'd still be dribbling.
Sure. Well, I feel like that's what we watched. And good rebound is Davison. Karma right there. Missed them both. Good rebound by Harold and Jones to an unsuspecting George Martin who just checked into the game. And Harold, nice little float shot there from Harold, and he's picked up 4 quick points for the Mustangs. I think Martin probably gets an assist on that one because it bounced off of him, and Harold was able to pick it up. Under a minute to play in the third quarter. Good hands there by the Mustangs as Pop was trying to drive and forced the ball to go out of bounds and underneath for Creston. Turner to inbound the ball. And they were wide open on the block, and they missed him. Davison on the drive, out of control, got away with a walk. And the shot by Anson, no good. And stolen away by Pop. Yes, it was. Pop driving baseline. Probably smart not to take that up there. And there's Mitchell Jones again. You got to be strong with the ball with Jones. And there's a steal by Nolan Mount going up to the basket. Good block by Davison. And then Martin goes up for 2, and he got fouled. A lot of contact on both sides. They finally get the foul call, stoppage and play. 25 and a half to go in quarter number 3, and Martin will go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, again, great hustle there on the defensive end. Mount gets the steal and gets the run out. Unable to finish, but a good job by the Mustangs to follow and get the rebound, and now Martin gets a chance at the free throw line.
First shot by Martin, just short. Again, just coming into the game, maybe a little cold. So, second shot should be a little bit longer, I would imagine. I'm feeling a splitting of the pair here for George Martin. It was longer, just a little off to the left. So the clock has not started yet. We're getting there. So there we got it. The clock started. Davison goes up. George Martin defending, but Davison had a really good third quarter along with Turner for Creston. Those two have combined for a majority of their points here in this third quarter. And shot in the corners off in time and just no good as Jones had it off in time, but that's going to end the third quarter of play. 40-15 is the score. Shenandoah down by 25. We're going to step aside and we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Building your vision is what they help do at Miller Building Supply, Shenandoah. Once you've picked your project, comes the supply list. Miller Building Supply is a full-line lumberyard with electrical, plumbing, and hardware departments and all the tools needed to get the job done. Windows, doors, countertops, tub and shower units, kitchen and bath cabinets, and a fresh coat of paint. Yup, they have all that too. And if you have a question, they work hard to get you an answer. Miller Building Supply in Shenandoah. Don't just dream it. Build it.
Pella Corporation in Shenandoah is growing. Pella is a family-owned company and has a strong heritage that started in 1925. Pella offers a strong benefit package, competitive wages, quarterly bonuses, profit sharing, and more. Pella has a decreased overtime schedule. You'll never work on Sundays, and you will have at least 2 Saturdays off each month to spend more time with your family. Go to careers.pella.com to see what jobs are available and apply today. Experience is not necessary, as Pella will provide training. Pella is an equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back in. They started this fourth quarter a little bit sooner than we were anticipating, so we missed the first 11 seconds. What you missed was a dribble drive by Mount and then a feed into Harold, and Harold gets fouled, goes to the line for 2, Coach.
Yeah, that was a really good possession right there, taking it over and just trying to feed Harold in the post. Again, getting to the free throw line would be nice if we could finish at the basket, but getting 2 free throws with the clock stopped. Big start to the fourth quarter.
And Harold just short on the first shot. He'll have his second shot, trying to split the pair here. Harold's second shot up and good. So splitting the pair is Blake Harold. That gives Harold, by my count, 6 points tonight. As Turner brings the ball up the right side to Varner. Varner one dribble, nothing there. Turner, good entry pass and good spin move, but just missed by Strider. Should be Shenandoah ball off of Fuller, and it is. A really good feed and a good spin, just missed the bucket.
Yeah, just unfortunate that it rolled out there. Really good post feed and spin by Creston.
Shenandoah looking for some magic here, trying to get some things moving on offense. Like we've kind of talked about third quarter, maybe not so much as the first half, but a lot of good looks. Just got to see the biscuit go in the basket here, and maybe Foster will be the guy. Nope. That was a contest right there. A hand in his face right away. It's a difficult three attempt there, even for Foster.
Yeah, just maybe a quick three there. Maybe a couple more passes by the Mustangs on offense to get
Mustangs
more open look.
Yeah, I agree with you. Varner for three in the corner, got it. Mustangs tried to apply some pressure right there, and Creston was not confused that time as they knocked down the triple in the corner. And now Harold has it on the Shenandoah side offensively as he's got the ball between the circles, gets it to Foster. Foster going to the right, back between the circles. As Turner guarding him, Foster all the way to the basket. Again, back on the floor as the clock stops at 6:40. And boy, Foster, he broke his fall with his entire body right there. I mean, it was a pancake right there. That was a loud thud.
Yeah, did a really good job though of saying, hey, I'm just going to take this ball all the way to the basket. Keeps his dribble alive, finishes at the basket, hits his chin on the floor, and makes the first free throw.
Yeah, really good drive by Foster. And, and again, the scouting report, left-handed kid, he's going to his right, spins back to his left, and you're not used to going up against a lot of left-handed kids, so you may not favor that side defensively, and he was able to get that advantage. And he makes the front end. Can he get them both? He gets the friendly roll, and Foster makes it 43-18, and now Foster has 9 points, 1 point away from double digits. Varner gets it to Turner, back to Varner, who's got the three, doesn't take it. High post Davison to Strider, and Strider lays it up and in. Good ball movement by Creston. They just seem a lot more comfortable offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of slowed the pace down a little bit, and they've become more patient on the offensive end. Really good ball movement by the Panthers.
Jones has the ball to Gardner. Gardner shoots the three just off the outside, and now Strider running out for Creston on the right side. A one-handed bounce pass to Davison, goes into traffic, and he walked with it there. But that one was a Mitchell Jones credit there. He didn't get the steal, but he gets his hand in the dribbler's path and forces turnover.
Yeah, he does a really good job of just keeping those hands really active and digging in for the ball. Doesn't get called for a lot of fouls and just continues to be a high-energy guy for the Mustangs.
Shenandoah with the ball, 5:45 to go in the game. Foster thought about the three, wasn't there. That's a tough pass there for Holben, and a really nice play by Harold on the rejection. And Holben, the hot potato down there, and it kicks off of Harold's foot. A lot of opportunities on both ends for buckets there. A really good cut by Holben initially, too hot to handle pass, then a good block by Harold, good run out attempt, fumbling the ball around, and then it just going the other way.
Yeah, but again, you like to see the high intensity defense.
Yeah.
And then unfortunate that the run out didn't work out, but you see guys hustling, getting on the floor, doing all the right things for the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Fuller, good position, can't get it to go. Strider fighting for the board with Heron, and Strider comes up with it. Skip pass to Varner. Varner thought about the three, nothing there. Davison has it at the top, gets it to Fuller on the block, and three ball in the corner from Strider, well short, and rebounded by, that's got to be a foul on Fuller there, as Fuller just took out Clayton Holben, and I don't think it was anything malicious, but just body checked him to the floor.
Right, it's just a couple big guys fighting for a rebound, getting active after it, and one guy goes down, one guy doesn't. The guy that goes down doesn't get called for a foul. The guy that stays up gets called for a foul.
So Fuller will come out, and that's going to bring in Anson for Creston. Looks like Gardner's got the ball at the top, over to Heron, who gets it to Mitchell Jones. Mitchell Jones looking to drive. Maybe got away with a walk there, but there was no call. Float pass, and not a great float pass there from Heron. Pop gets that loose ball. Crawford in the corner, short, and fight for the rebound. Won by Anson, and just long. Fight for the rebound again by Davison. A lot of hustle on that possession for Creston, and Davison's going to earn a trip to the line.
Yeah, again, just a lot of hustle by both teams. The ball's getting loose, and 50-50 balls go one way or the other, and that time went to Creston.
So Davison has 12 points on the night, looking to extend that for Creston. First shot is up and good, so 13 points now for Tony Davidson. So Davidson ready for his second attempt. And it's up and good, so 47-18. 29-point advantage for Creston with just under 4:30 to play in the ball game. And looks like Zwickels checked in the ball game for the first time. Oh, he was in earlier in the game, excuse me. So he's in for the first time in the second half. And Mount has the ball, gets it to Zwickel, who's not shy, shoots the three, he follows his shot, gets blocked in there by Strider, and the rebound by Pop as he comes up with the loose ball. Pop gets it to Strider. We're right at 4 minutes to go in the ball game. And Crawford thought about it, gets it to Davison. Good little up and under there. The reverse layup, and Crawford 16 points to lead Creston right now as they're up 49-18. Gardner has it at the top on the drive, the dish to Zwickel, back to Mount. And Davison got up a little closer. Mount took it on the drive. Little dribble handoff back to Zwickel. Mount looking to work on Anson. Not there, and good pass. Good pass by Mount and a good shot by Jones. Mitchell Jones knocks down the triple. Strider for three again, no good. Rebound by Gardner, and Holben's running out, but a good hustle play by Strider. And Holben's thinking, man, I had a dunk right there, but Strider did a really good job of hustle. And a foul, no shot, because it was a pass there. It's going to be on Gardner. And you're going to have, looks like, Martin and Heron coming back in, so a couple Mustangs may be done for the night, Coach.
Yeah, but again, you can't really fault the Mustangs on the defensive end. They've played hard throughout the evening on the defensive end. Some baskets have fallen the Creston way. The baskets didn't fall in the first half, really, for the Mustangs. That's kind of where we've lost this game. But again, the effort, the energy, things that the Mustangs can definitely build on as they continue throughout this week and into the rest of the season.
Yeah, busy week this week. We'll get into that more in the post-game show, but you're right, busy week, and we're not even halfway through it yet. Zwickel has the ball, gets it to Martin on the left wing. Back to Zwickel in the left corner, over to Heron. 3 shots on the way, got it! Gage Heron knocks it down. Big shot for Heron.
Yeah, good job, good look, good ball reversal there, all the way to Heron, and he gets the open 3.
Well, I think Holman's going to get called for that reach-around foul, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Mustangs. It'll be underneath the basket here for Creston with 2:26 to go in the ballgame. And that's going to be, looks like McCoy Haynes for Creston taking the ball out. Ball into the corner to Crawford. Crawford, little jump stop, gets the ball back out to Anson. Long 3, no good. Good rebound by Holben. And Zwickel brings the ball up the floor for Shenandoah. Zwickel to Jones. Jones back between the circles, driving to Martin in the corner. Martin to Heron. And they'll skip pass over to Martin. Over to Zwickel. Zwickel wants to shoot. No, he doesn't. He's going to pass it out to Heron again. Heron on the drive. Forces up the shot. Gets the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2. I don't mind pushing the action.
Yeah, no, again, another pretty good possession by the Mustangs, moving the ball around the perimeter, and then Heron decides to go to the basket and gets fouled.
I mean, as of right now, this is the highest point total of any quarter for Shenandoah here in the fourth quarter with still 2 minutes to go. They scored 7 in the first, 3 in the second, and 5 in the third. So far, they've scored 9 in this fourth quarter. Shots are starting to fall a little bit more here in this fourth quarter as the execution and maybe some subs coming in the game, making some shots here as Heron splits the pair. And he's got 4 points on the night. Good job off the bench from Heron. And good drive, but no good. And Zwickel gets the rebound, and then he gets it stolen away. And a good play in there. So that was Rodriguez. No, that wasn't Rodriguez. Excuse me. That was Victor Arevalo, or probably Arevalo would be my guess. But you can let us know in the chat if I said that wrong, and I'll try to correct it. We got 1:20 to go in quarter number 4. Martin has the ball, trying to drive baseline, cut off by Anson, and Heron again with the 3 shot. Had a foul called that time on Holben, and that was Peyton Conley getting the rebound and getting shoulder tackled by Heron, and it'll be the 6th team foul for Shenandoah with just over a minute to go in the ball game. Anson has the ball. Back to Crawford. Crawford at the top. And nearly lost it out of bounds, but there's Jones. A lot of pressure on the basketball. You can come to expect that with him. A nice little float shot in there by Haynes. No good. Jones looking to drive for Shenandoah. He's going to try to take it all the way to the basket. Some contact, but no call. Got his own rebound. More contact, no call. And Creston will just do a substitution timeout there, as we're going to see, looks like Caleb Howard coming in for Creston. So 39 seconds in the ball game, Coach. Get the last couple possessions here, and then we'll get your final thoughts on the ball game for the Mustangs. Dribble drive, runs right into a brick wall. Did Logan Anson, and Holben just standing his ground. As Zwickel gets it in the corner, shoots the 3 ball up just long. Rebound by the guy that just came in the game, Caleb Howard. So 20 seconds and counting as McCoy Haynes brings the ball up the floor. Now Howard has it back to Haynes. Haynes with a little pass fake. Back to Howard with 5 on the game clock. And clock will run out. The final score tonight in Shenandoah will be 49-25. Shenandoah falls now to 1-6 on the season. We'll step aside here for just a little bit, and we'll get some final analysis from Coach Burdorf and send you on your way. We'll be back in about 60 seconds.
Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream. Sorensen Auto Plaza in Shenandoah has been here over 25 years, and they specialize in financing. Buy here, pay here. At Sorensen Auto Plaza, they finance all credit types. Bad credit, no problem. Visit SorensenAutoplaza.com to apply for financing, and stop by and visit us on Sheridan Avenue. Sorensen Auto Plaza, proud to support this Shenandoah live stream.
Welcome back to Shenandoah, Coach. I missed a bucket there. Thank you for catching that. So 51-25 was the score. Creston, 26-point victors over the Mustangs. Final thoughts tonight for the Mustangs offensively, defensively?
Yeah, again, another really good defensive effort. I felt like the Mustangs gave a lot of effort there on the defensive end. Unfortunate that some of the baskets didn't go in for him in the first half. Would have kept him in the game and kept that freshness that you kind of see in a defense when you're being successful at the offensive end. It's easier to play harder at the defensive end for sure. But a good effort at the defensive end, something that the Mustangs can continue to build on.
So, again, we've kind of been doing this the last couple nights. Some scoring leaders for the Mustangs here.
Yep, Zach Foster ends with 9, a couple 3-point baskets, and 3 free throws. Blake Harold finishes with 6. Gage Heron finishes with 4 off the bench, and then Mitchell Jones 3, Bo Gardner 3 to round out the Mustang scoring. And then for the Panthers, Davison led the way with 16.
So for the Phillies, we talked about it. They don't have a game Thursday. Shenandoah Mustangs got to go play a double back-to-back this week. So back-to-back Monday, Tuesday, practice Wednesday, in another back-to-back on the road this time at Riverside Thursday, and then at St. Albert Friday. Talk about that coaching difficulty, the player preparation difficulty, not having maybe a full-on practice between these 2 games and then between the next 2 games.
Yeah, I would say, obviously you got to keep your legs fresh. You only play 6-7 guys in your regular rotation, so you got to keep your legs fresh. So tomorrow's contest or tomorrow's practice will probably be more. I would say it's going to be more focused on our own preparation of how we run our offense or how we run our defense. Not too concerned about Riverside, whatever they're going to do in a non-conference game, and maybe prepare yourself more for the Friday night game against St. Albert. That's how I'd kind of coach it. Go back and focus on ourselves. Tomorrow, keep our legs fresh, do some walkthroughs maybe of what Riverside's going to do, and then focus ourselves on Friday night's game. Make sure we have 2 games prepped, not just 1, and then come in blind on Friday.
Well, and as far as I'm aware, the next time that we will be with you will be the Atlantic game. We've reached out to Riverside to try to do that ball game. I have not heard back from them. I don't know if they're an NFHS school or any other streaming service, and they may not allow us to do that, but we haven't heard back, and I know we can't go to St. Albert. So the next time that we'll be here, or I'll be here anyways, will be the Atlantic game. Coach, will you be with me for the Atlantic game?
I will be.
The people in the chat want to know.
I will be there.
Okay,
I will
so
be there.
If you see us on Thursday, we'll send the link out to Coach Weinrich, and we'll get it out to you. But as of right now, it won't be till the Atlantic game. So if that's the case, we will see you for the Atlantic ball game, and hopefully the Mustangs and Phillies can come up with wins to close out the week. So until then, so long, everybody.